All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for tuning in to tonight's episode of uh, Waterdeep Dungeons of the Mad Mage. I'm your lovely DM, Thomas, and these are your lovely players. Roll call, everybody, just sound off.
You want to go
Roll
from bottom of
call.
the screen?
Roll call.
Kick it off, Cernan.
Hi, I'm
Oh gosh, you fucked it up. Sorry.
Dasher and Rudolph.
Oh god, this is gonna be a good game.
All right. As you were, Cernan.
Hi, I'm Craig. I will be playing Son of Valterra, Enchantment Wizard, and currently very low in spell slot, so I may not be playing him for very long.
Oh, that's right. I didn't pull my sheet up.
All right, everybody. My name is Ryan, fellow DM with Old Dominion Heroes, and I play Giacomo Clopin, half-drow bard extraordinaire of the College of Fools. Don't let the appearance deceive you. I'm quite smooth. In my word, my deed, and song, I woo the hearts of ladies, and I slay beasts with my rapiers. And unbeknownst to my friends, I've made a secret pact with Galore. That's right. And even worse than that, I've gone full drow and joined the Brigand Dearth mercenary assassin band. Old Giacomo's not going to be a fool anymore. And that house, I've got plans for Trollskull Manor. But for now, dungeon delving sounds fun. So come along and keep your fingers crossed, dearies, that Jackie boy don't die.
Are you French or Irish?
Whatever I sound like at the time. It's a.
Clopin.
I've heard that.
Irish.
Kick it off,
I'll go
Misty.
next. Giacomo may want to have big plans with the manor.
Oh, absolutely.
So do I. Misty. The Delvin Dunger. I don't know. Is that even a word? No, Delvin Dungeon Delver. Extraordinaire. Claire. Not Claire. Stupid. Dang it. Getting my characters wrong. Rogue. Troublesome. And we'll stop at that.
All right.
You put this into Baxi.
Yeah.
I'm Rias. I am a paladin, kind of an altruistic paladin. I'm titled, but I don't throw it about. I fight for the common folk, and I try to do good where I can.
Oh God! I just remember where we ended up.
You want me to go?
Oh, you just looked at the map and saw what we're in.
We're in a
Suchi, you're
predicament,
next.
We are. My name is Suchi Kaga. I am a fighter, one-armed fighter, capable of turning into a bear. And my player David checked the video. I grabbed the flail.
I'm Jason. I play Lesla. She's a cleric. She works very hard to keep all these troublesome people alive. And, as much as she abuses Giacomo, she does genuinely care about him, and she would never let anything really bad happen to him.
That was nice.
Oh,
Hello. Well, my name is RJ, and my wonderful character I'm playing tonight is Olan Reese, Shadow Sorcerer Extraordinaire, also a partial owner of the Troll Skull Manor. Yeah, Let's have some fun, peoples. Thank you for all having me tonight.
I just spend a lot of time in the bathtub like the Witcher.
All right.
What do you think?
And just to kind of give everyone who is tuning in to tonight and those who may have forgotten from last game a slight recap. The party had found this room adjacent from the hallway of many statues. Approximately 30 to 60 statues littered this hallway. They took a door to the left, which led them through a winding, twisting hallway and down into this room that had acid, kind of like rain droplets floating in the sky, kind of held there aloft through magic. And when an individual opened this magical chest that lie sitting in on this statue, the acid would rain down. Also, by taking the statue, would release this statued creature from its holdings. This Solhagen Baron releases itself from its stone prison and attacks the party. They were able to dispose of it and then moved to a much larger room at the end of the hallway through double doors. Here, the party found 3 large sorry, my brain is kind of like farting right now. Give me a second. 3 manticores, and they all were nesting. It seemed as if someone had been taking care of them. Something or someone as large as they. After the party quickly disposed of them, unfortunately revealing their presence, a few moments after the encounter with these 4 3 manticores, a large, massive troll wearing this apron and what appears to be like a butcher's like apron, and comes storming in and looks completely enraged and like jacked up on like coffee or something, and it's just furious seeing the dead carcasses of the manticores, and it sees all of you, and that is where we have left off. So going back up to the top of initiative, this is a completely new one, so I've cleared initiative. I need everyone to completely re-roll their initiatives.
Nine.
21.
Who's typing?
It's RJ Styles.
10.
It's just like a minor tapping.
Oh.
Combat tracker.
I mute when I type because I type too much.
I got a 15 DM.
Uh, 21.
I got a 18.
All right. Custom roll, Lesra, fuzzy dice. What was the 3d8 for, Lesra?
Lesra,
Yeah.
What was the 3d8 for?
is he muted?
Yes.
Yeah, he's muted. We'll get back to him later, Thomas. I don't know. He
Yep.
might have had to step away from.
Okay. It happens. But hey, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you got any questions or concerns, feel free to throw them up in the chat. Ryan will.
Sorry, I forgot. I was muted.
There we go.
I meant to roll 1d8 for gift of alacrity, so I'm just using I'm using the first D8, so my
Which is a
initiative
3.
is 11. Is 11.
All right, I'll change it manually for you.
Not that I think it matters for now, but that's fine.
No, it does. It does.
Okay.
I have a lot of concerns, and it involves this big troll.
Yeah, me too.
So, the first person to go is Cernan. The next one is Misty. So, Cernan, what are you going to do? This massive troll comes bursting through the middle double door, and he stands not but 10 feet away from you. Your allies, Rias and Kage, stand in front of you. What are you going to do, man?
I'm going to put a finger to my forehead, and I am going to stare at the troll and cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
All right.
Which means he must make an intelligence save with a DC of 14.
Wow, impressive. It passed.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, in that case, it only takes half damage, so it takes 6 psychic damage. And then for the rest of my turn, I'm going to use my full 30 feet of movement to, as I mentioned, run away. I'm pulling a Brave Sir Robin.
Brave Sir Robin. Misty. Well, Cernan, are you done?
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions, so I'm done.
Misty, it's your turn. Olan, you're up next.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go like here. And there are
Buffering.
2 people right there.
There are.
Buffering.
So I get advantage. Right?
Buffering.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We will go ahead and shoot a crossbow with advantage. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits. That most definitely
Okay.
hits.
Alright. 20, but it wasn't. So that is 8 on the 8 for the normal, and then my sneak attack will be. Oh God!
What happened?
Another 9, so 17 damage. And I will. There's nowhere to hide in here, so I'll just stay right there.
Okay. Olan, it's your turn. Giacomo, you're up next.
David, can you move me up 15 feet, please? I'm sorry, 30
Done.
feet.
Done.
Cool.
You're about 35 feet away from the troll.
About 35 feet away from the troll.
Yes.
Let's see here. Can't do what I want to do. So I'm going to cast a Chaos Bolt. See if I can hit him real quick.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright, I'm going to use a Chaos Bolt. And we'll use D8. Let's see here. So it's going to be a Chaos Bolt of Lightning.
Okay.
Let's see here. We have 2d8 of 1d6. So this. It's gonna be a total points of 13 lightning damage to the
Okay.
troll.
All right.
And then from there, DM, I'm going to pass my turn over.
Okay. All right. So as all of you are hitting it and wailing on it, and you know, you you hit it with this mind whip, Cernan, and Misty, you shoot it with this bolt, and Giacomo, well, I mean, sorry, and Olan, you throw this lightning spell at it. And now Giacomo, it's your turn. What are you gonna do? You see this troll thrashing about. You see it getting hit left and right, and it's starting to look pretty injured. What are you gonna do, Giacomo?
So Giacomo will grab the two rapiers from behind his back, and he will charge forward. And I'm gonna move. I don't know. Let me see, because the map's out of scale. Give me 1 second.
30 would get you to like right where the yellow ends.
Okay. So I'll move there, and Giacomo will look at the troll from over Shuchi's shoulder and say, "Listen here, Booker Nose. We're going to kill you, so you better prepare. Pray to whatever god you like. You won't be around long." Vicious mockery. Your wisdom save, please.
Saving throw. God, this is horrible. Oh, all right, cool.
With-
17.
Passes.
Yay.
So when I see the spell fail and I get befuddled, I say, "Oh, damn it!" And bonus action tumble, and I will take the disengage action or take the dash action and move basically back to the line with Cernan.
Mm-hmm.
And in my turn.
All right. So now it looks over at you, Misty, and it like you know, breathing hard through its teeth, and it's snarling through its nose, and it looks down at Rias in Suchi, and it just lets out this and it seems like it's trying to speak in something. Anybody here speak giant?
Not so.
Not Misty.
They speak
okay.
Language of the heaven.
All right. Well, if you
Nope.
knew giant, you would know what he would be saying. But it sounds like "Wanabugado." And anyway, so also while you're looking at him, the bolt that Misty that you shot at him slowly starts to push itself out of this troll's body.
Okay.
DM,
Yep.
may I ask a question? Is there
What's
any
up?
way I could possibly, I know you may say no to this, but is there any way I could attempt to interpret what was just spoken to me with an intelligence check?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence check. What'd you get?
So, what I wanted to get was a nat 20, of course. That's what we all
What
want.
you wanted?
But what I got was a total of, let's see here, so I can, I got a 6.
And
A what?
So 10.
Got a 6.
A 6? Okay. So you
Opening its mouth.
yeah, so like you're like what the heck is this thing saying? And all you get is unapuno. Like literally that's all you get. You don't get anything else. You think maybe like I've got to take a poo or something like that? Maybe you don't know.
Avalar says it's the troll said, "Silence, I'll kill you."
I kill.
Also,
I'm gonna say
technically,
Yakatsu Banta Pudu.
But
also technically, I would have gone first.
and let's see what else is it gonna do.
Yeah,
There's
Thomas.
2 of that. What's up?
Technically, I would have gone first, but it doesn't matter.
Based on Dex, probably.
Oh, forgive me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
So for the what? That's the wrong button. All right. So it lunges out at Rias for a bite attack. For a 17. I think a 17 misses you.
Yep.
Yes.
And then it takes one good clean slice at you with its claw for a 16 and misses. And then Suchi, it's going to look at you, and it's going to slice down at you for a 15. And I think your AC is a 17, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it completely misses you, and it's just getting furious and frustrated. So it's going to actually push through you two. So it's going to move through you two, and it's going to switch locations. So it can kind of get a little bit closer. But it just shoves right through you, difficult, like as if difficult terrain. But all it's trying to do is it just moves, it positions itself. You know what I mean? It just moves through the lot of you, and after that, it's kind of like looking around, and you see it is crying.
Oh shit!
It's
It's a baby.
It's
But
not a baby.
it's not a baby. It's looking at the manticores, and it's just crying.
Oh no! It's like the Rancor trainer in Jabba the Hutt's palace. He was sad when the Rancor died.
Yeah, you literally
Really?
killed its like pets. Its beloved like
For
little
evil
creatures.
people.
Yeah,
Yes.
a little
Well,
bit.
I
yeah.
am.
To be
Rias is
fair-
gonna feel a little bit bad and like pull a tissue out of her pocket and go, eh?
Eh?
Is it?
I mean, honestly, like these manticores that are dead now, like
Sorry.
they weren't really his.
They had it
belonged
coming.
to Hallister, Hallister,
You
Blackcloak.
can still form bonds.
But anyway, it's time to die. Lesra, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move my 30 feet, which gets me to here,
Stop pushing.
which puts him in Fear Guardian. When his next turn comes around, if he. But it looks like he's regenerating, so he might survive. And then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
You're a dick.
I mean, it's what I do.
So hold on. You have what active again? This is your Spirit Guardian.
Fear Guardian.
Yeah, you're a dick.
Well, I mean,
I'm
somebody's
just
gotta
joking.
kill it.
It's the cleric's bread and butter. You're a badass. I'm saying that, but truthfully, I'm just joking around. You're a badass. So mess this troll up.
Okay, so DC is 16.
Please pass. Please pass.
Thomas, my DM, on Saturday for my
Yeah.
monthly game, I moved within 15 feet of it.
Mhm.
And he's like, "Why 15 feet?" I said, "Well, it's got 10-foot range." And then he said, and then all of a sudden he like teleported away, and I was like, "You son of a!"
Did pass Tommy?
I needed to know what their roll was for again.
It's a wisdom
Oh
16.
no, that's not good. He fails.
It failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like,
So,
"Why do you think I moved? Why do you think I moved 15 feet away from you?"
19 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, necrotic?
Right? Yeah, it's totally dead.
Well, I just know that mine does radiant when I do
All
it.
right.
It says necrotic right
One.
on the
Spirit,
anchor.
yeah. I think you're thinking. I think Wes is thinking of Spirit Guardian, which is radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
No,
got
no,
his
it's
power.
I think it's necrotic or radiant, but
No,
I think
that's Spirit Guardian. Spirit Guardians is whatever you are based on your alignment.
yeah.
Total death is always necrotic.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Yeah, that's cool. And I
You just
am
heal me
done.
for night.
I am done. Actually, can I take that back? Can I take a bonus action?
Sure.
I am going to cast level 1 healing word on my. Actually, I'm going to cast level 1. So,
You did.
oh yeah, that's why. That's why
Yeah.
I wanted to cast healing word. I'm a moron. Okay, I'm casting level 1 healing word on myself.
Hold on. When did you cast Spirit Guardians? Was
Well,
this
like
recasted?
The
that
previous
was
game.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah. So I heal myself for 6.
Okay, cool.
Let him finish talking first.
And Rias, your turn is right after Jason's.
How did it react to my tissue? Or am I allowed to do stuff like that in between turns?
I mean, I kind of give like just like simple speech and things like that, like kind of free actions in combat, but I don't allow for like handing an object over would be more
Oh,
of
okay.
like a base action.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm done. Please. I
I mean,
did my vote.
you could as a free action drop your handkerchief.
I'll do that.
Okay, so you drop it. And
Does it distract it at all?
it looks at it. It's like,
Can I, while it's looking at my tissue, like stab it? It's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
such a dick move.
That's such a jerk move.
Well,
It's like, look over
I'm
here,
trying to
stab.
advantage.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're so mean. It's sad.
Well, I'm trying to survive, so.
Fair enough.
And it tried to claw me.
Yeah, and it's missing. I feel like I need to just. Like,
I got 15 to hit. Does that hit it?
It
rolled damage. So.
It actually just hits its AC, and because it does, it misses.
Because it meets it?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Could somebody confirm if it's...
Monsters beat ties.
Yes. Monsters beat ties.
So the monster beats your AC.
Oh, can I try to stab at it again?
Heck yeah, go for it, man.
Like a quick jab. That'll be my second action.
Yeah, somehow
24!
monsters beat ties.
That hits.
Why are you
So
rolling damage? It's in case it crits. I get you. Okay.
So basically, I'm going to say that I hit a part that it didn't go through, and then I try again, and then I stab it in a different spot.
Well, you like lunge forward, and as you do, you like overextend, and then you like see that the troll like overextends its leg, and then you just bring the sword. Right? It's a sword, right?
Yeah.
You bring the sword back in and around like the inside of its thigh, and you give like this nice clean cut. And this like purplish green oozing blood saturates and like coats your blade as you draw it from its leg, and the troll looks down at you with this with like this yellow glowing eyes, like, and the single tear rolls down its bulging cheek. And good job. How much damage did you deal?
I did 18 damage.
God dang it.
You did 10.
Stop.
You did 10.
Can y'all stop dealing so much?
When the moment showed you what the crit damage would be and the non-crit damage, and you didn't crit. It's not. You don't have both.
Alright, so we may be wrong about monsters beat ties, but we'll revisit that.
Wait, did you hear me?
All right, I'm gonna go
No, I
search it.
didn't.
You only did 10 damage. You didn't do 18.
Oh, well, it says longsword damage and then longsword damage 8.
No, I know, but one is if it crits, and one is if it doesn't crit.
Suchi, it's your turn.
Oh, okay, so I did 10 damage, sorry.
Yeah.
Or wait, which one do I take?
The first one with the 10.
It's 10.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah. Good.
Lovely. Well, you tried to hit me first, so I swing a flail at him.
All right, roll me an attack check. And I just checked up the rule on.
Yeah, it
D&D
says if it
Beyond.
meets or exceeds the target's armor class, the attack hits.
So, a simple rule or easy thing to remember, a phrase, is ties go to the defender.
Well, it doesn't say that. If you go to the PHB says when you make an attack roll, it determines the attack hits or misses. To make an attack roll a d20, add the appropriate modifiers. If the total of the roll plus modifiers equals or exceeds the target's armor class, the attack hits. The AC of the character is determined by the character creation, whereas the AC of the monster is in its stat block. So it's meet or beat hits.
Yep.
There's no monsters ties thing. I think that's a homebrew rule that we were all running on. But either way, I mean, it's your game, DM. If we want to do monsters beat ties, it just increases difficulty and makes the combat more fun.
It just makes it easier to remember.
Yeah, and it gives your monsters more of a fighting chance too, to stick around. So that's
Personally, I prefer ties goes to the defender.
I do too.
Yeah.
Maybe like it imposes a slight stagger effect because you just got rocked.
Okay.
What's that vein on this? I'm sorry. What's that vein on this inside of your thigh that if you cut it?
Carotid? No, that's your
Femoral.
yeah, femoral artery.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So, Suchi, you gonna attack again?
Trying.
Okay.
So Big Ed in the chat says the D8 is one-handed and the D10 is two-handed for the longsword. So Rios, if you have your shield out, you can only wield the longsword with a single hand, so you would be rolling D8s. If you stow your shield and you just have the longsword, you're making two-handed attacks, which means you use the D10.
Using some D&D Beyond both at the same time.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
What?
You have a mod installed to roll extra stuff.
Yeah, to fix
I
that
do?
weapon.
Yeah.
I just clicked on the thing. I don't
I
think
know.
that I've added it. As far as I know.
Let's worry about the rules and the fixing it after the game rather than during the stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
We good?
Yeah. Sorry, Suchi.
Alright, I'm gonna try again. I think I missed. Thomas?
Oh. Is he muted? No, he's not muted. Did it boot him from the Discord call?
Says he's there.
I can't see your second roll. Where'd you roll?
He rolled a 12, which fails to hit.
Yeah. The AC is 15 based on past observation.
We killed the DM.
He
Yay!
killed the DM.
Yeah.
That's a win then, right?
He's there,
Yeah,
so
we-
I
Somehow
can
my
do the
mic
back
got
up
muted.
stuff.
Somehow my mic got muted.
It's
Forgive
all
me.
We
good.
beat D&D.
I've
We
literally been
beat
talking
D&D.
You beat me. How could you?
What?
But no, I was gonna say, guys,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Suchi,
Tommy?
what are you doing, bud?
You tried to hit
that's
with the
that's right,
flail.
You missed. I said you missed. Did you not hear me before?
No.
Okay, so I missed twice.
Dang, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. A 12
Uh,
totally missed.
Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
So if I recall from the barbarian class, about 10 rounds is about a minute of combat, yes?
Yep.
Yep.
How long would you say it's been since Misty was covered in skulls?
Whew.
Like maybe an hour?
I would say it's been about an hour.
All right.
Wait, since I was what?
When all those
Since
skulls
you-
poured out of the room and you were
that
buried
one
in them.
room.
Oh,
It was
gotcha.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
All right. The troll gets opportunity attack on me.
All right. What are you doing?
It's been an hour. I'm forcibly turning back into a man. Ah!
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Luckily, you have all
I can
your
make a claw attack on you.
HP.
Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You take 7 points of slashing damage as you're shifting your form, morphing from this bear-like form. Your fur starts to fall off in chunks. Fleshy bits start to rip as your claws start to scratch and pull against your skin. And each claw mark and scratch pulls off chunks of your own flesh. As each chunk falls to the floor, you start to grip your bones and you start to grab them, and it starts to pop and peel back, and your body starts to shift and mold. And as you're molding back into your human form, this troll sees it, just comes up right from your belly, from your gut, all the way up to your throat with its massive clawing nails, and just digs them up through your guts, up, and it burns and stings as these nails are driven through your flesh. But because you are a werebear, it is not as painful. You're used to it. This pain only adds to the transformation. You're used to this horrific, bone snapping, flesh pulling pain. You've become accustomed to it, and this is just an added flare of additional pain.
That sounds
Now,
terrible.
Cernan, what would you like to do? Also, I just wanted to say to all of those who are watching, just wanted to say thank you. Big Edley, Bachi Bazuku, Bazook. Forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong. And of Lair plays. Like, thank you guys for coming in and kind of helping us talk, saying doing a little Google searching for us. We really appreciate it. If you have anything else to say, throw it in the chat. We'll totally check out what you have to say. I'm sorry you don't forgive us, but you're going to have to live with us. All right. Anyway, so it's top of the round. Cernan, what are you going to do?
See, Cernan is going to once again put his hands to his head and just mutter the word Devo and cast Mind Sliver at the troll.
Okay. That's a wisdom save, right?
I am just double checking. Intelligence save.
Okay. So we got a 17.
Well, that passes. You had to beat 14, and it's a cantrip, so I assume you get nothing.
Okay. So you press your finger to your temple and you draw out this silvery thread and kind of whip it at this troll. And it's not you. It's just this troll's stupid. And it's really just it's not you. It's just this troll. Is there anything else you want to do before your turn ends? You want to move?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
All right, Misty, it's your turn. Olan, you're up next, and Giacomo, you're
Okay.
after Olan.
I'm gonna step back 5 feet.
Okay.
And it's not you, it's me. And I will shoot again because he still is around my friends. That is 19.
19 is a hit.
All right.
So you let this bolt fly through the air.
All right. The first. Okay, that's not too awful.
Eight's good.
So 8 for the first, and then let's see.
Yeah, it's like
cover these.
it's like your average damage is 8 because it seems like what you typically pull for damage on your crossbow, which ain't bad, which is good.
No,
You're
I mean
saying
that's.
bad?
I mean, I rolled two ones on
Yeah.
those.
All right.
So
This troll's
yeah,
looking bad, dude.
14.
You let this bolt go, and because it's so fixated on Rias and Suchi, and because he did this transformation, this horrific transformation, this troll's just fixated on Suchi. And as this troll is like getting ready to like snarl and like do this like horrific blow, you just jump back like a cat would like onto like a counter, and then like you prance back and you like pull your
Do I
hand up
knock
and
something over?
yeah, like we'll say that there's like some bones of like a deceased warrior that was fed to one of these manicores, and you like knock it over and like its helmet goes scattering across the floor, and like you instantly jump back and shoot this dart through the air, and it slams into the eyeball, the left eye of this troll. And the troll's and it like puts its like clawy hand up to its face, just gripping as blood's pulling down its hand and just dripping down its arm. And it like looks over at you and it's like swiping through the air, just blindly, completely unaware of you to the left. It's just it's not having a good day. It lost its pets and y'all are just ganging up on it. Is there anything else you want to do before your turn ends? Because Olana, you're about to
Hold on.
miss it.
No, I don't. I mean, there's. Sorry, I was muted for a second. Not really. I think I'm
Alright.
good.
Olana, it's your turn.
Awesome sauce. All right. Let's see here. Where I'm at, Sushi and. Okay, all right. I see where I'm at. David, can you move me right in front of the troll so that you and Rias are.
So you're on the opposite side of the troll from
Yeah,
Rias.
I can't see the. I can't see the full screen. Okay, from where? Because I was right there. Can you move me? Not right there, but on the not directly in front of them, where that blue is, right there.
Okay.
Let's see here. Right in front of his, like where his head is. Can you move me right there?
Yep.
Okay,
You're
because I
there.
don't want him right there. That's perfectly fine. So like I'm not. There's no one right in front of me or in beside me. That's in our group.
Mhm.
Is there any way I can move me to the square right above it? So I'm not missing anything.
So instead of running up to it, you just want to run around and then
I
up.
just want to run around it.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll say I'll be nice and forgiving.
Okay.
See, I might be forgiving, but our viewers might not be.
So it's 25 feet.
Yeah, cool. That's perfectly fine where I'm at right there.
It's Cobra Kai,
Now-
no mercy.
Cold.
No mercy, of course. Lightning bolt.
Oh wow. Okay.
Damn. That's tough for the troll.
There's no mercy here. There's no mercy.
All right. So what do I got to roll?
You, sir, have to roll, if I remember correctly, a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Is
Well,
it-
may
is it
all your
wearing
dice
armor
roll
at all?
ones. No.
Okay.
May your dice all roll ones. I rolled an 11.
Oh, I got a 19.
A 19. Is that how much
19.
damage you deal?
No, that was the hit.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Okay. That's gonna be for 34 points of electrical
Holy
damage.
crap.
Okay.
I learned that from Cernan.
Okay, so just to kind of give everybody this graphic detail, Olan, like, he's about to, like, run up on this troll to kind of give his allies help, but then he thinks to himself, he's like, no, if I just position myself right over here. So he runs over and he slides and he stands up and incandescent gestures, grabbing a little bit of dust and off the floor, and he sprinkles it in the air and waves his hands in like this giant arcing circular motion. And as he does, it's like this Kamehameha from like Dragon Ball Z, as he shoots out of the palms of his hands this massive arcing lightning bolt that travels up to would be 100 feet, but literally flies, okay, from him all the way to the end of this room, all the way down here. Sorry to all who just got clicked all the way over there, but I'm going to send you back over here to the fight, and literally shoots it all the way down there. Anything and anyone that this lightning bolt touches dies. This lightning bolt hits this troll and goes slam through it, okay, and pierces a hole directly through its chest, not but I would say 6 inches in diameter, like not even burns, but kind of like just, cauterizes this perfect hole through it, and it slams into the wall with the lightning crackling, the lightning flowing through its hair and its teeth, statically charging the air. Your hair, Suchi and Ria, stands on end. You feel like if you were standing even 5 feet closer, same with you, Lesra, you would have been hit by this thing. Okay. Now,
Does anybody have a staff of wood or something that I can touch? Can I touch somebody's wood?
No.
well, now.
I'm trying to ground myself.
I kind of need my staff.
Everybody's
and the
hair
troll-
standing on end like electrical,
the
static
troll
electrical.
collapses to the ground. Dead.
And my shirt catches on fire.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do? This troll's lumbering body falls to the floor. Olan, your hands are crackling with this static electricity. Giacomo, what are you gonna do, man? Like,
So Giacomo is, I guess we're out of combat now.
yeah.
All right. Giacomo is going to saunter forward, just kicking the dust off of his bell-toed, curl-pointed, jester-like shoes. And he wanders up to Cernan and says, "Oh, great job. As always, the Blackstaff Wizard School
So
is
you
the
like-
best."
So you're like right up on him.
Yeah, and then I walk past Lesra.
Like, is that okay or whatever?
Well, I'm moving him. I can move him.
Okay. Put yourself move yourselves wherever you'd want to.
I know. Yeah. So let me. Yeah. So I move up to Cernan and I basically compliment him, and I get up to Lesra and I say, "Oh yeah, that toll of the bell or whatever it is really makes my noggin wobble." And I stand up near the corpse and reach down into my pouch and I pull out a little notepad and I say to everybody,
Is anybody gonna like try and loot the troll or anything?
Hold on, give me a fucking second.
Okay.
I was next, damn it.
Hold on. So,
Sorry.
no, it's all right. So Giacomo pulls out a notepad from within his little pouch on the side, and he says, "Now look, I know you normally think I'm a goofball, but in my free time I have been known to hit the books. And if there's one thing I know about these bastards, they have a knack for coming back when you least expect it."
And
And,
right as you say that, every single person in the area sees it start to twitch and
And,
pop, and its wound slowly starting to heal, and the white in its eyes slowly starts to come back, and you see its breathing rise.
Run.
and
I
fall.
fucking told you. So
Right.
since we're still in combat,
We are
Yep.
still in combat.
Giacomo's gonna say,
Take an action. So
Giacomo's
you
gonna
get to take an
say,
action, bonus action.
Giacomo's gonna say, look, when we met that goober Volo back at... What?
You chose to be right there, Cerning. You
No.
chose to be right there. Don't you move yourself.
You didn't
You
tell
chose
us
it.
It doesn't,
It doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm fine wherever. I was just going back to figuring you wanted to go back to him.
Fine.
All right. So Giacomo looks at the group of you all, and he says,
It's not like this troll's gonna be able to hit any of you anyway, so stop fretting.
so Giacomo looks at the group of you all and says, look, I know you guys really weren't paying attention when we met that goober back at the Yawning Portal. Volo? Well, wait a minute. Some of y'all didn't meet him, but let me explain really quick.
Yeah,
You see-
that was our first meeting. What are you talking
Exactly, but
Let him speak, people.
hold on 1 second, damn it, and I'll tell you what I'm thinking. And Giacomo says,
Irony.
he says, remember, that jerk, he got us to rescue his friend and never paid on the deal. So, what did he give us instead? Well, to all of you fools, he gave that stupid mansion, Troll Skull. But to old Jackie boy, I got a first edition signed copy of his latest book, Volo's Guide to Monsters. And I like to read it before bed sometimes.
This is more than 6 seconds, so you
And
know.
hold on, so Giacomo reaches
God
down.
dang.
I would be reaching in my pouch while I'm explaining this. So I'm reaching down in my pouch and I pull out an oil flask and I say, at the end of my little spiel, I say, and the only way to make sure they rot in hell is with fire. And I coat it with oil from my flask, and I will strike the steel against the flint striker and send sparks onto the oil.
Okay.
And yes, I do actually have a copy of that book as a character in game.
I know. We all know. Come on.
This is like the 5th time you've talked about it. It's okay.
Because it's the only time I've been able to use it.
Hey, dude, it's legit says saved your asses.
So do I need to roll fire? Like,
No.
He's actually
no.
mentioned it several times.
No, so you pour oil out on it, and you give a few good swings on the flint and steel as the flint catches and then skitters across this oil, instantly catching on fire and sending this troll into a blazing glory. And as this happens, all of you see it. It instantly comes back to life and then catches on fire, screams and runs over into this corner, and before it can get into the corner, it falls over, burning to a crisp, and it dies once more, never to move or get up again. But it smells this horrible, putrid stench. Just, it smells like feces has been caught on fire. Like you just, filled a bag full of just some of the worst smells in the world, and you just instantly torched it. And this like burning, stinking smell rolls up into your nostrils, and this weird kind of thick this thick smoke starts to accumulate in the ceiling, and it's slowly starting to make its way down. What are y'all gonna do? Like, this room, is just full of all of these different creatures, these manticores and troll, like this troll, that's burning and melting. Its skin is sizzling, and its flesh and hair are falling off and burning away.
I don't know about you all, but I'm gonna take this flail.
Go.
And I'm gonna.
We gotta go.
What?
We gotta go.
Wait, what is the matter?
What's wrong, guys? This isn't the worst thing that anyone has probably smelled in their entire lives.
I don't smell anything. What's the issue here? It just...
I'm new to this, and this is the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life.
Well, hold on 1 second. You did say you wanted to be an equal opportunity dungeon delver.
I
And
know, but
some of that has to do with the muck and shit,
I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying this is a new experience for me. and
But
it's
don't you have a way to
awful.
poof some sort of spell, to prostitute? the stink
I'm a
away?
fighter. I do not prostitute myself.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
What the
Yeah,
heck
you
is
did.
wrong
Hey,
with
hey,
you?
You totally did.
finally take my turn.
Yes, you could definitely take your turn, Leslie.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's to the manticores and roll a survival check and see if there's anything that she can take off their bodies.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for me. And now we'll go ahead and switch this over to free actions. If anybody would like to do anything,
What
you're
was
more than welcome to.
I crit failed?
Misty, don't forget the gold on the floor.
Is there gold on the floor?
Where's the gold?
You look around and you don't really see any. But
Troll
there are.
burst into coins.
The troll immediately turns into a pile of coins.
Wait, really?
Yeah, plastic coins. Can't use them.
Oh, God damn it.
That's on you. Welcome to the last year's.
Survival check on each manticore.
Yeah, go ahead. So like you go over to the first one and you start like trying to pull uh your knife across the base of its stinger, and because you figure that there's poison in there, it's got a giant stinger, right? Well, you
I poisoned myself. It's okay.
but like you're digging away at these sharp like little tail spines, these little barbs, and you're trying to cut them, and you notice that um, these barbs are they are detachable on the tail. It seems like there are 25 of these spikes on each one. Some of the spikes, like there's probably a total of like, you know, given the spikes that have been thrown into y'all from these creatures, there's probably you'd say around like 52 of them, but they're these
Okay.
bony
Damn.
protrusions, and there seems to be like this uh, weird material, like this oil on them. And it doesn't seem like it's like a poison, but more so like a lubricant of some type to help
Mm.
the I know it sounds weird, but it's
No.
to help reduce friction when the needle pierces through like armor or chain or
Makes
anything,
per-
because it cinches up, right? It binds
yeah,
up,
makes
and
perfect sense.
Really?
these needles are around the length of about 2 feet, right? The first foot in length it almost looks brown a little bit, but you can tell that it's kind of like an iron. It's a little bit of like an iron material, like this bony iron that is elongated and goes to like this finite needle point. So clearly, when that tip hits plate mail
Yeah.
or whatever, it will pierce and penetrate deep into whomever is wearing it. Also,
Phrasing.
Yeah. I had three.
yeah,
I had three of them inside me. I'm below aware.
So Giacomo looks over at
Who's
Lesra
buzzing?
from afar and sees her plucking spines out of the manticore and says, "Hey, Dolly, you might want to worry about yourself. You look a little bit like a pincushion."
I already pulled mine out, but yeah.
Oh, well, that was quick. Did you seal the wound with one of your salves that you made?
you you also notice that this manticore each manticore has these leathery like bat wings. They're very like the bones are very. I would say I wouldn't say. I would say they're thick, like they're very wide, but they're hollow. They're light.
Okay.
Um, and the material, like the flesh that's in between, is very scaly and like rough. You notice that it has these very odd, almost human-like facial features, and the thing that really sets it apart, besides its two yellow glowing eyes, which the yellow has faded and has become like this dull yellow, like almost like this like milky yellow, are its teeth. It looks like in its mouth you're staring at a great white shark's jaws, these rows of razor sharp teeth, hundreds of these jagged, sharp teeth. It appears as if there's about 3 or 4 rows of them, and on each row there's anywhere between 20 to 50 teeth of interchanging. Different teeth have fallen out in different places, and it seems like when one tooth falls out, another tooth rolls up in its place to take its new position, and it just continuously keeps changing its teeth out. And its tongue is like this strange cat-like tongue that has these strange barbs on it that are meant to like grip and hold on to whatever it's eating. And it's got these massive lion paws with these retractable talons, these 6-inch retractable talons.
What would I be able to take off of them?
I will let you roll. So for the first one, I will let you get a couple of spikes.
Okay.
If you want to make another roll, if anybody else wants to participate, I'll throw in a couple of extra things.
I rolled one for each manticore. The first one was a crit fail. The second one was a 21. The third one was a 7.
So you figure with a 21 that you could get some of the hide off of this manticore, and you could make what would be almost the equivalency of studded leather, but it would be spiked studded leather. Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah.
So if you like punched somebody, like if you had
Yes,
gauntlets
please.
with these,
Yeah.
it would basically add like a +1,
Okay.
or a D4. You could get gauntlets made out of this, or have
Okay.
a material or something like that made out of this hide. And I'll say you get approximately 2 yards,
Okay.
so about 6 feet worth of usable material.
Okay.
So if someone was to hit me with that,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll give it to you when we get back up to the surface, and you can
Yeah.
make it. But I'll harvest. You said 6 yards of hide.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many spines?
You get about 24.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Which the needles can be crafted into makeshift darts, can be used to create arrow tips, can
Okay.
be used to create short swords or
would
whatever.
be like, could I throw them
Yeah, they could be like turned into javelins.
or daggers?
Whatever you want. Short like rapiers. You could.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna want a couple of those.
Yeah.
DM, if you look at the chat, I got stuff in the chat.
And since we're
Or game log, sorry.
Since we're doing encumbrance, how much would you say the hide weighs?
Well, this creature is about the equivalency of about 1,200 pounds.
Yeah.
So I will say this hide is around 200 because it's wet, right? It's wet, right? It's around, I'll say, anywhere between 180 to 200 pounds. And it's massive. This is a lot of material.
Let's see what that does to my character. Yep, I'm now encumbered. How much is it?
Your movement becomes 0.
No, it goes down by 10 feet, right?
I don't know the full stat. I thought it was what's your encumbrance?
How much do the spikes weigh? Let me do real quick to the character sheet. So you said I got 24 spikes.
Mhm.
How much do they weigh?
Yeah, so
Each
your
one.
speed drops by 10 feet.
Yeah. How much does each spike weigh?
Each spike weighs, because each of them is about 2 feet, I'll say about a pound,
Okay.
maybe like 10, like, oh, because it's how many
You said I got 24, I think.
grams are in a pound? No, ounces. 16 ounces in a pound.
Yeah.
So I'd
And
say it could be like anywhere between, you know,
Per
uh,
pound each, it's 240 pounds. If you count.
no, it's
No,
24 pounds.
it's
24
24
pounds.
pounds. Yeah, so it'd be about 24 pounds.
Okay. Can I cut the hide in half and like share it with someone? Carry
Most
back.
definitely, most definitely. You can, like, in my mind, this material you have harvested is made out of different areas, right?
Yeah.
So the predominant locations where these larger or more refined spikes would be that you could use as armor, because you don't want, like, if there's like 5 big spikes sticking off of you, like, that's cool looking, but if you've got like 100 tiny little spikes, that's real armor. You know what I mean? So you've got usable material in different chunks. So you can truly divide this up probably amongst like 3, 4, or 5 of you. You've got bits around like the neck area, the mane, which is where you've harvested a lot of this material, and around the back kind of phalanxes, like the hips area, on the back end is where a lot of these spikes sit. Okay, and on like the chest area a bit, and on the like elbows and kind of knees and the joints and stuff is where most of this kind of like more refined material would be found.
So you said I got 6 yards. Would you say I would be able to split it up 6 times or
Yeah, I'll say that.
three
Yeah, sure.
times?
A yard per. Sure.
Okay. So Misty, you want a weapon out of this? You want to take a yard or two?
Yeah, I'll take some of the hide,
Cut it out,
and then I
Hazel.
just need,
Sorry.
2 manticore spines.
Spike, yeah. Okay, so I'm giving Misty 2 yards of. Yeah. So Misty, that's 60 pounds, and then the spikes are a pound each, so that's 2 pounds.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
No,
Can you
just
take
give me the
one?
2 manticore spines.
Can you take 1 yard? Because it would help me. Can you take 70 pounds?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Does anybody have excess carrying capacity?
Giacomo is going over, and he is going to go and pull out a dagger to try and take some claws out.
So I lean over next to Lesra and I say, "Well, dear, what seems to be the matter?"
I have 180 pounds of manicore hide. I don't know
Wow!
how I'm good.
What are you trying to do? Open your own tannery?
Well, Misty wants me to make some armor and weapons out of it, so I'm trying to bring it back to her.
Well, that sounds like a great plan, and I guess it's a good thing that good old Giacomo happens to be a tailor's apprentice. And I open up my shirt, and you see like a tiny little pin buttoned on the inside of the lapel. And I'm like, "Shh, don't tell anyone. The guild likes to keep its secrets." But when we get up to the surface, I'll definitely help you trim, cut, and make patterns. Something sleek and sexy for that old kitty cat. But don't tell her Jackie said so.
Can you take some of the weight?
Oh, sorry. Yes, my bazoomy brain. I got all distracted. Of course I'll take some. How much do you need me to carry? And I start flexing my muscle.
How much can you carry? How much carrying capacity?
Well, I guess that's a good question, you see. There's a lot of things I could certainly leave behind. What could I do with maybe about 50 pounds?
Yeah, so I'm going to give you 2 yards, and that's 60 pounds.
So as you shave the material in half, I would start to kind of roll it up as you kind of cut it with your blade. And I I reach down into my pouch and
All
I
of
take
you,
a
like,
bundle of
as
hempen
you're-
twine and start to, gather these 2 bundles and tie them tight. And then,
As you're all
go ahead,
like
sorry.
kind of like
I'm
kind of
just
like
let him
putting
finish
it,
talking.
as you're all putting the material away, you kind of like stab yourselves once in a while here and there. But go ahead.
Oh,
That's
no.
fine.
After I bundle it up and tie it tight, I would reach down and look at the manticore paw and take a dagger from its sheath on my hip and kind of press the paw out flat and try to cut across 4 of the knuckles and cut off 4 of the toes.
And I asked you if you want any spikes, because I still have 22 spikes. Does anybody want any spikes? Let's look calls out to the party.
I'll take 2, I suppose.
Okay. So each spike is £1. I'm giving you 8 spikes.
Okay. And then DM, did I successfully cut off any manticore toes?
Yes, I will say that you were successful in cutting out 10,
Nice.
but you don't have to take all of it.
Oh, I'm taking them.
Okay.
DM, I have a question. When I oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
Well,
What?
Tommy has to tell you how much it weighs.
Yeah, I'll...
You weigh about 1/4 of a pound.
Nice.
Oh, lucky.
Cheese.
All right, go ahead, Sonata.
When I stabbed the troll, like, did its blood like imbue my sword with anything?
It did not, but you
Okay.
do notice that the blood is like this weird fungal-like material. It's so gross. It's like this slimy, smelly, icky material. And
Ew.
it's like this greenish purple hue to it.
I'm
It's
gonna, like,
nasty.
take it over to the troll and like sort of like tuck its fabric or whatever it's wearing over it and kind of like put my foot down and sort of draw my sword back to clean it off.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So you do that. And when you do,
Oh,
you,
man.
like, you leave like this perfect boot mark left in like the charred remains of like this troll.
Mm,
It's so nasty. Like there's like this like slight crunchy give as
that's
you press up
hilarious.
against it. But
Can anyone else take 30 pounds of manicore hide?
I can do that for you, Lesser.
Okay.
Are there any leftover spikes?
Yeah, I have plenty of spikes. How many spikes you want?
Oh snap! How many can I have? I'll take 10.
Okay, that's 10 pounds.
mhm.
I thought they were £1/4 each.
No, that was
that's the claws.
Oh, okay. What's my current weight? Where do I find that?
Under inventory, it tells you your weight and your carrying capacity. So, and you want 1 yard or 2?
I don't see. I don't see where capacity is.
It's at the top where it says weight
Yeah,
carried.
it's hidden. It's very pesky.
It says 185.5 is weight carried.
If you click on it, it tells you how much weight you carry.
You'll find. Oh, I said you also
Yeah.
find out if you're encumbered or not.
Yeah.
As you pick it up.
Yeah. So, and
Where does it tell me if I'm encumbered?
you're not
Right by the
encumbered.
numbers.
Oh,
You're not
oh,
encumbered.
it says unencumbered, but
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
know.
what my capacity is.
If you click on the number,
it tells you how much you can carry.
I actually could have taken that off you, but it's
Push,
easier.
drag, or lift
Not like it.
420. Oh, I can lift a butt. Carrying capacity 210.
Okay, so you're just looking at your character sheet.
I'll take 5.
You'll take 5 spikes. And
I could-
you're gonna take 30 yards.
Yes,
Oh wow,
please.
you're a beast.
Yeah, I'll take 30.
Okay. So then I'm down to 9.
I'm a strong and hardy gal.
Mm-hmm.
Can anyone else
Height
take
weight
one-
proportionate though.
Can
so
anyone
I'm
else
hot
take
as
1
hell.
more yard?
I can take 2 yards.
I just need you to take 1, if you can.
No, I mean
If-
I
I'm sorry.
actually clicked on it. I've got plenty of.
Okay, so you're gonna take the you're gonna take 2 yards pounds less.
So, what was that 20 pounds?
It's 60. That's why I said.
Oh, 60.
Well, 1 yard is 30 pounds. This is my problem.
Okay, I'll take another yard. I'll take a yard.
Okay, so I have 2 yards left. And that brings it down to 60 pounds. And so now, how many spikes did you want? Sonata? And does
5, please. Sorry, I was on.
and does anybody else want any spikes? Three manticore spikes.
Doesn't seem like anybody else wants to take any.
Just leave them behind. I mean,
Three Manticore spikes? How much do
No,
they
I
weigh?
they weigh 1 pound each. You want one?
I'll take the remaining 3. I can hold that much more.
Oh, I have 15. It's only if you
Oh.
want one.
Yeah, dude. Let me get like 2 off of you. If that's the
Okay.
case.
Again,
Yeah.
you don't have to take all of them.
No, I know. I'm just trying to. I wanted to take all of the hide
Mm-hmm.
for obvious reasons, but
I have a question
yeah.
for Giacomo. Giacomo, are you gonna make a dope ass suit out of this whole
oh,
entire thing?
listen here, Olan. Do you think your good old pal Giacomo would dress you in anything but the finest of dapper wrappings?
No,
I'm good.
I was just making sure you're gonna make
You-
yourself a dope ass suit.
You're
That's all I'm
such a fine specimen. It would be a sin if I made anything for you to wear in the public of Waterdeep that didn't just scream, "Look at me. I'm Olan Reese, single, available, pensioned consummate bachelor, and yes, I just so happen to be a wizard too. Wink, wink. I think the costume I make for you, you know, you did a lot with that kaboom lightning bolt stuff. How about a little silver streak down the side?
Ooh. Ooh, I like that. A little black, a little bit of purple, a little silver streak. Ooh, I like that.
Well,
I like that.
I don't want to hold anyone up. When we get topsies, you know, back to Troll Skull Manor, we'll sit down and we'll draw up the plans and I'll take some measurements.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm going to throw away the rest of the spikes. Last call for spikes.
Oh wait.
I gave you
Who
2. I gave you 2.
Cool, yeah, cool. Actually, can I have 2 more? I kind of want to make like little paladins and whatnot.
Yep.
So I have 2 spikes on one side, 2 spikes on the other side.
Yep, you got 4.
Yeah.
Anyway, last call, spikes.
I'll take one more, I suppose. Maybe I'll make a bone flute.
Okay.
Cool. I don't know you can play the flute.
Well, of course. What kind of bard would I be if I didn't know a few of the musical instruments as a part of my repertoire, eh?
He plays the skin.
Okay, I throw away 4 spikes.
What did you say?
He
I'm
paid.
sorry.
He plays the bone flute.
Well, of course, it's a flute made out of bone. I don't get it. What is this joke?
It's a skin,
hilarious.
he plays the skin flute too.
Oh shit. Anyway, thank you all for your help. I am no longer encumbered. I really appreciate it.
Anything can do that, bro. Anything.
As I heft the 2 bundles of the 2 yards of hide over my shoulder, I like stand there and throw my hip out to the side to brace the weight, and I look at Lesra and I say, "Anything for you, dollface." But seriously, we've got to find a place to put these down soon.
No. Okay. I am. Can we take a short rest, DM?
I mean, that's up to y'all.
Well, I mean, it's up to you too.
What do y'all want to do?
I mean, it's not not really up to him. I mean, I'll
I
stand watch if you want to sit there for an hour and kind of short rest.
have a question.
Mm-hmm. What's your question?
Hello?
Yeah? Can you
Yeah.
hear me? What's your question? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Tommy. I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
might
know
be
if
having
it's-
some issues.
All right. I was wondering if I was.
Reese,
having
are you
issues.
there? Cernan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Are you with?
Are you in the same house?
Here, I think
Oh.
I'm buffering
Oh,
Call's
jeez.
coming. The call's coming in from inside the house.
with behind me. Yeah.
What's your
40
favorite?
damage for buffering.
Giacomo says,
I was
"What's
asking
your
about
favorite
the
scary
manticore
movie?"
spikes. You
Guys,
said
Oh,
they
sorry,
were
sorry.
were they
Quiet.
covered in a kind of caustic goo or anything?
Not the manicores, but the spikes are. It's not a caustic. It's more of like a lubricant.
Oh, okay.
Um.
So, Thomas, would you say that
But it makes it easier to pierce or something.
I was saying, would you consider? Would I be? I can treat these manicore spikes as a dagger.
Not right now. No.
Okay, shit.
They have to be hammered like metal. Wouldn't
Wouldn't they be more like a dart?
They would
Yeah.
be more like darts. Like what these things kind of look like are crude javelins. One end resembles like almost like a perfect javelin, while the other is this rough, bony break.
No.
Like
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna cut them off as soon as I get a chance. And I just want. I just had the reason I asked is I just want to put them in my belt of returning.
oh, unfortunately not.
That's why I only needed 2 of them.
Yeah,
Can we use
unfortunately
them?
not.
Can we use them as javelins?
You efficiently, I mean, effectively could, yes.
Improvised
but it's-
weapon.
Yeah, it'd be like a crude javelin.
So Giacomo wanders over to Cernan, wherever he's been, and
He's down
I see him, yeah.
here. Certain, you're standing at these massive doors. These dwarven doors sit and well, not sit, but stand before you. 3 matching pairs on one wall, and then a single door, a double door on the southern wall.
Right.
What are all of y'all gonna do? Are y'all gonna take your short rest here, or are you gonna press on?
I mean, if he,
I would like a short rest because I have half my hit points.
Yeah.
okay,
So,
I'll keep watch because I'm
what
pretty good.
Leslie would like you to do is, if you're missing any hit points, please use one of your hit dice during the short rest.
Song of Rest for everybody.
Okay.
Doesn't that still require them to use a hit dice?
It just buffs it, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah.
it says you get an extra d6, so I'll roll it
I
real
don't-
quick.
I don't need it.
So you guys get an extra 4 added to whatever your hit dice are.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to keep watch while we do this, so I'll keep watch.
Misty.
Uh-huh.
Hero.
Is it okay if I rest my head on you and will you pet my hair?
No.
That's hilarious.
I just thought I would ask.
Riz, if you want to, you can come over here and I can do that for you if you want.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just Giacomo would wander over and sit down against the wall next to Cernan, and I would look up at him and say, "Look, I know, I have a tendency to try to draw you out of yourself a little bit. And please, tell me to go away or piss off or shut up or whatever, but I often wonder what the quiet ones are thinking. And you've been looking at this door down here for quite some time. What's going on in your noggin, Cernan?"
Beige. I think I'll paint the door beige.
Is there a door?
Am I still muted?
No, you're not muted.
Okay, good. Cernan turns and says, "Oh, I haven't really been looking at the door. I've been meditating, trying to get some of my magic back. Because I'm using the short.
Well,
so
excuse
short rest
me.
for the arcane recovery to get to the level 3 slot back.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it then. You did a great job, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
And I walk away and say, he called me sir. What's all that about?
Wait,
you're
you roll your hit dice?
Yeah, I rolled my hit die.
No, I was asking.
Oh, Cernan. Oh, Rios.
Rios.
She might.
What? I'm sorry. I'm still here.
You're good.
Did you roll your hit dice?
I
Cause whatever, one hit dice, Ryan gave us 4 extra points.
Extra 4 hit points to go with it.
how do I roll my hit dice?
You take a short rest, and then you pick that you want to roll one of your hit dice.
And then you just manually roll it. You can use the dice at the bottom.
Actually, you can click it with your modifier.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I didn't do that. I should. Oh, because I'm rolling physical dice anyway.
Yeah.
What?
So if you,
What
go
hit-
to the top, if you go to the top of your character sheet and you click short rest,
I did.
there's a box. There should be like 5 or 6. There should be 5 boxes. You
Yes.
click one of the boxes,
Uh-huh.
and then a healing box will pop up for you to roll.
When I click short rest, after I click the box.
Yeah, there should be a pop up that
Short
says,
rest taken. Relevant abilities have been reset.
Okay, so what's your constitution modifier?
+2.
Okay, roll a d10, add 2, and then add 4. That's how many hit points. So 2 plus 2 plus 4.
To what?
If you kick it, you get those hit points back.
Yeah, and you
I get
can
8
roll.
points back?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you can roll more than one hit die if you want.
Well, but I wanted her to roll at least 1 so that she get you know,
Yeah.
because yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm up to 34 now, so I feel a little better.
Yeah.
Good night, love you too, bud.
When you're doing a dungeon, hit dice and short rest are very
The DM loves us, you guys.
So Giacomo gets up and wanders up towards Misty, and he leans against the wall on his elbow, and he goes, "Hey there, Misty. How are you today?"
I think Wes might be it.
Wes, are you there?
He's muted.
Oh, okay. He's got his finger up. So
Sorry. I was just saying, hold on.
Oh no, you're
You
good.
walk up to me and go,
I
"How you
leaned
doing?"
against the wall and I kind of cat growl at you. I go like, and then I say, "How are you doing, kitty cat?"
I go, I'll just say, "Look at this."
What?
I'll take a dagger, I'll throw it at you.
God.
Do I get to roll a dex check? No.
And it
No, he
immediately
just has
comes,
to make an attack check.
Yeah, you have to
And
make your
immediately-
attack check.
yeah, and then it immediately comes back to me.
Oh shit! So Giacomo,
I'm adult to returning.
Giacomo goes to cover his head and like grab his groin with the other hand, and then I peek up the moment that I don't feel the dagger pierce into my flesh, and
Well, no, I hadn't rolled yet.
oh okay,
17.
hits.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it!
It hits you with the. I threw it just right, so it hits you with like the
The blunt end.
blunt end.
So I feel this
one
thudded
pointed
impact. I feel this thudded impact, and I go, "Oh, you got me!" I grab the area and I look at my hand, and I'm like, "Oh, well, what the hell is that? Where did it go?"
And then you just see me with like the dagger in my hand, and I go, "How cool is that, right?"
That's
I don't get it. What did you do? You stabbed me. You were over there. Then did
She's
you
so
run up
good
to
with her
me?
stiletto, you don't even see the blade, as Billy Joel sings.
Well, you have a penchant for pointy pointies. But anyway, what are you thinking? We fought that weird beast's pets, and now we're in this giant room with all these doors. I bet you're itching to go exploring.
I'm thinking about going in this door right to the right, or to the right of me.
Well, you know there's 2 other sets down the wall. Maybe you want to gamble on it.
And there's another one on the south.
Okay, so there's 4 doors. How do we do this? Let's answer a question. If I get it right, I get to choose the door.
Okay.
You go ahead, ask me a question and see if I know it. Maybe something about yourself.
Oh God, why are you putting this on me?
Well, okay,
where am I-
do
where am
me,
I-
do me.
Where am I from?
Oh. Well, oh, jeez. Oh, you really got me in a pickle here, you see, because, well, I mean, it's been about a year since we've known each other, and I am ashamed to admit, I don't think I've ever asked you.
That's messed up.
What? Do you know where she's from, then, Shoochie boy?
She never told me. How would I know?
Well, there.
Oh, anyone.
Well, don't you think that's equally messed
No
up?
one knows anything about me.
I
I
never
was,
asked.
I was a parole officer, and I don't know where.
How many times has she stabbed you now, and you haven't even asked?
we've actually
You know-
probably like 8 times. You've actually gotten stabbed 8 times, and we don't know where she's from.
No one knows anything about me. There's not a
I
single
often
person.
find that,
Rios is awake from a short rest and kind of like pretends to sleep, but like peeks through one slitted eye.
Well, it's hard to sleep in here. Like you're not expected to sleep.
I
in
nodded
here.
off a little bit.
Yeah.
You can do
At least
stuff
8
during
points
the short
worth.
rest. Yeah,
It was a disco nap.
a disco nap.
I like that.
So Giacomo looks at Misty and says, well, I suppose, being your tricksy self, you won at your own game. Well, I mean, excuse me. You won at my game. So I suppose we're back to where we were. You pick the door.
And I'm gonna take the one right to the right.
I put my hands up to my mouth like I'm chewing on my fingers. I'm like, any
So you
minute
wanna do
now.
this one?
Yeah. So I want to put perception check first to check for traps.
Mm-hmm.
Just one thing real quick, DM. I took down Spirit Guardians because it expired, and I took down the concentration.
Okay.
That's not good. That's at 11.
Ooh.
You don't see any traps, and the
You want
door
me?
isn't locked.
It's not locked.
Mm-mm.
I
You guys
will.
want? You want me to use my wand?
Your wand of what?
My wand of detect. What is it called?
Detect
My wand of secrets. My wand of secrets. I can cast it on the door.
What
Well, you
does
just
it do
cast
again?
it, and it affects an entire area.
Well,
What does
yeah.
it do?
It. DM, do you want to say what it does? Because I mean,
So you expend a charge, and it literally reveals any secret door or trap within 60 feet.
so what? I would move like 20 feet closer to the door, but wait around,
Yeah. So
and then I would use one of the charges.
yeah. So none of the 3 doors light up on the east, and the door on the south doesn't light up as well.
Well,
All right. I will.
there we go. For it.
I will open the door.
As Misty goes to touch the door, I peek up behind her and like go, boo!
Really?
You You know, you get a rise out of me. I figured I'd try to sneak up on you
Really?
this time. Let me roll stealth on that, actually. Ooh, that's an 18 on die.
And I
Do
and I
you,
would
do you
just-
want to die? Do you want to die tonight, Giacomo?
I mean, you're really trying to do. You're gonna make. You're gonna
I
make
got a
me
plus
waste
9
roll.
on stealth, so 18 plus 9. That's my stealth roll.
You're gonna make me waste a roll. for
I
this?
am. I'm going to make you waste a roll. This could
You
be.
started asking people about Misty. Like on the sly.
Oh, stop rolling over that. God, that was a 10. It doesn't matter. Either way, you say boo.
Fails perception check. Giacomo sneaks up and goes boo.
And then I
And she
stab you.
She stabs me.
For real.
Ominous noise.
So you open the door and you step in the hallway, and this hallway goes on as far, if not further, than this entire room that you had just left. It goes on for almost 200 feet.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Shit. Did a 15 hit you, Giacomo?
Yeah. No, actually, I beat the tie. So, no. It does
So,
not.
Actually, beats.
There's
Well,
this
we said
hallway
we
here.
said the house rule was defender wins.
Yeah, defender wins.
When it's a monster.
Well, no, it's all across the board. Defender wins.
No, defender wins all.
You
across.
just twist the dagger
Well,
in
it's
my
a matter of
gut.
perspective, really, who the monster is.
I'm not a monster.
This is the monster.
Okay, so it goes 200 feet.
Oh, man.
Let me roll like a for real stealth check this time then.
I'm keeping my stealth check, by the way. 18 plus 9.
Does it work like that?
I just rolled it.
I know,
I-
but you.
I rolled a nat 20 on perception when I look into the.
Oh God, why is everything going crazy here? Okay, that's a 29 stealth.
Stealth? Okay, so you start to slide into the room quietly.
Yeah, I'll bloop, 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 and then I'll be on this corner, and then I want to look down that hallway.
What was that noise again? You do what?
Yeah, what did you do?
What was
You don't see me.
where she
You don't-
chased
you
her? I don't see you, but I'm gonna do my normal thing where I stay 30 to 40 feet behind you.
You don't know where I am.
I saw you go through that door. You just weren't there
We-
anymore. Come on, Wes.
You rolled 28, I rolled 29. We've gone through this
So
before.
basically,
You don't know
what
where I am.
happens, Wes, is you're standing at the door. Your character's like, "Be right back." Character
Okay.
opens the door, closes the
I'll be right
door,
here.
and you're gone. And then she just steps out into the hallway, and she's like, "Okay, well, like, hopefully she has a light source, but she can either be like, okay,
Yeah,
he went
I do have a
right."
light source.
Yeah, so like either she's like, okay, he went, down this hallway where you're going, okay, or he's somewhere further down past where the torchlight can't illuminate.
Steve, both.
Oh, my dog
Yeah.
just farted.
So-
It's so bad.
Giacomo slides up to Lesra and says,
Kill in real
I
life.
tell you what, you turn your eye for
Peanut butter
1 second and she's gone. Well,
With Leslie's 28 perception, does she see anything in the hallway?
Feel better now that you farted.
She has a. She's got a continual flame on her, which is basically a torch.
What are you feeding your dog, Thomas?
Whatever it is, it deals like necrotic damage as the evening goes on.
I gave him a Nacho Bell Grande from
Oh, well.
Taco Bell. I gave
Well,
him
that'll
some
do it.
That's
earlier
why
today.
we feed Zeke Rachel Ray Nutrish. Please sponsor us.
His
No.
birthday's tomorrow, so I'm kind of
Is it Archie?
spoiling him. It's Gus's. He turns 1 year old.
Oh,
You gotta give them their canines. You gotta give them protein, otherwise they'll just fart everything out.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm the same way.
I will. Okay, I'll message Giacomo, and I'll tell
Mhm.
Giacomo where I went. I said, "Go in the door. Take your first left when you come."
so when I get that message in my head, Giacomo's like, This is going to be great.
Giacomo, what did you roll for show?
I rolled a 26, and my perception's a 22.
So I see you because my perception's a 28.
No, I'm not trying to hide from you.
Okay.
So Giacomo walks up to the door, and I say to Lesra, well, you know, it's just, we should really get used to this, because you turn your eye away for 1 second, and, well, that darn cat disappears.
Yep, I am used to it. So,
Well, lead the way.
do I see anything in the hall with a 28 perception?
You see this hallway here, and up into where the light goes, where like this yellow is as far as you can see.
Yes, I put a torch around Leslie. For my shield. Okay, so I'd probably move down to that. And just
Giacomo's walking in after.
wait for everyone else.
And as I come around the corner of the door, I would say, well, Cernan, Olan, Rius, don't be strangers. We have work to do. Especially if you want to stay at the manor tonight.
If you talk, do you break your stealth? I'm asking
Technically, not really, because
Okay.
he could be like whispering.
Let me see here. Ryan, can you move me up? to
Yeah,
where
you want to
are?
go into the corridor?
Yeah, go into the corridor.
All
There
right.
you go.
And
I'll move
Rios.
Rios up there.
Sonata. Okay, sorry.
I wanna peek around.
Sorry, it took so long. I got distracted. What?
I want to peek around this corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll stand like right here and peek around the corner. I don't really want to be like right there. I just kind of want to peek around.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where the squares are.
Interest is peaked, so you're peeking.
So you look into this room,
That's homophones.
and it is a filthy, filthy place. You gonna you don't see anything else in here, but it smells horrible. Do you step further in?
I'll go to that next. Oh, hold on. God dang, everything got stuck for a second.
So you go up more.
Oh, jeez. Get rid
Use
of
some of the lubricant on your manticore spikes.
I know. Get rid of it.
Jeez, man. Lube up.
Stupid. Yeah, I'll be like right there, and I want
Mhm.
to peek around. Do it. So what do I see? Anything good?
So the first thing you notice is that this 30-foot square room lies at the end of this long hall, and this putrid stench fills both the room and the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that at one point the troll from the other room once used this corridor as a place where it just would use the bathroom or
Oh, that's gross.
Yep.
That's
or
hilarious.
it would just kind of do like small things in here. You notice that there's bits of cloth and there are different like etchings and writings on the walls. You also see a what appears to be like a board on a wall, and you see on the board in common it says employee of the month. And it's like it's basically like it's got like every single month, and it's always the same picture of this troll.
It was the main dude, the one
Mhm.
the last one we killed.
Yeah, and it like down at the bottom it said when asking Skerfuff what his favorite thing to do is, he says but yeah, that's literally all you find in here.
Okay, I'll go back towards the main hallway.
Hmm.
And then I'll like peek over and I go, Lazarus, there's something really important in there. You got to go check it out.
Did you find another throne?
Yes, I would
There's
think maybe.
There's so much cool stuff in there. You all got to go check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll an insight check against deception.
What do I roll? Deception?
Yeah. Oh well, I'm guessing you beat me because I rolled a 2.
Dang.
Oh, I bet you. Yeah, I bet you.
Yep.
I definitely did. 16. It's the most important thing you've ever seen in your life in there.
Ah, fuck. I guess I gotta go. Because I believe in myself.
Oh man. So, Lazarus starts walking down the hall, and Giacomo like busts out laughing. He's like,
You hear the scream, and then you hear Leslie vomit. Oh no.
It's a sight, Lesra. It's a sight.
"Oh boy, well, Mister, you actually got her."
I just fall down laughing.
Oh, this is the best thing ever! Shoo! Don't tell her! Oh, get it together, Giacomo! Get it together! Oh,
Leslie punches Misty in the face.
make an attack check.
Oh, my.
Woo!
I don't want to damage you. I'm
You-
pissed.
So it's a
can't.
literal.
It doesn't-
It's a literal cat fight.
You can't. You can't
Unarmed
hurt me.
hit.
You can't hurt me.
I can't hurt you, but I can punch you.
Go ahead. What's your strength?
19.
Whoa!
What's your strength modifier?
Plus 3.
What's your-
I beat your AC. I rolled a 19. Are you gonna do shield to block my punch?
No. What's your strength modifier?
I said plus 2.
Okay, so you hit me for 1 point.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
would take 3. So do
No,
you
cutting-
use your
no,
uncanny
cutting action.
dodge?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So-
or whatever
I
it
didn't-
is.
Uncanny
I
dodge.
Uncanny dodge. You hit me for 1.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to damage you. The point was punching you in the face.
I know. I understand. I understand.
While all this fight is going on, Cernan is casually using prestidigitation to summon a nice pleasant odor underneath his nose.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll stealth so I can get on the hallway to the other place.
Giacomo stands up, gets himself to his feet, leans against the wall, and catches his breath, and he says, "Oh man, you know, it's been a hard week, and I really needed that."
You need to be punched in the face.
What? Well, do you want to take a swing at me? And I put my chin out like all shiny for Olan.
Giacomo, I will punch your ass in the face, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Why couldn't you do this? Why couldn't you do this during my battle royale?
Lazarus,
Honestly.
I have a solution to all of this. Okay? We have a 2-night date special at the Troll Skull Manor now. I've been putting it together for y'all. Okay? I want to beta test this whole entire thing. I'm sensing a lot of tension between you two. So, like, we can set something up for you two to go out on a date or something like that if you want. If you want. Your silence says everything. I'm gonna go.
Wait, hold a minute. Giacomo does not agree to this. You don't understand, Olan, because you've been away at school and your nose has been twisted up in all those books. Sorry. Who just put the way? Shoot you asshole.
Giacomo, if you offering a free head, I'll punch you.
You want to take a swing on me, bear?
If you want to hit.
Well, go ahead.
So anyway,
The,
getting back to the
The, can I just make it? Can I make it? I rolled a 19 stealth. Can I make it all the way down to the bottom corner?
yes.
Okay. And then I'll just peek around the corner.
For the record, I will give Shuchi a free swing at random when he wants to.
Squad, bam.
Save it for when it's really important.
Okay, and I'll message Giacomo and I go, oh shit, we got another hallway, and then there's another hallway that looks like a bigger room. I want to go to this room.
So when you message me, Giacomo saunters up to Lesra and says, you know, after the way that went down, I can't expect you girls will be speaking anytime soon, but please don't shoot the messenger. Misty went down the hall, and there's another big room on the right. I mean, left.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna follow her.
So as you are approaching this area, so there you notice that resting in this massive area are
Are we still doing free movement? Can we all just
yeah, all y'all can move up. All y'all can move
Yeah,
up.
I mean that's why I messaged y'all,
so
so y'all can come down.
You move into this room, and the first thing you notice are what appears to be two 20-foot long, 5-foot wide stone tables. They stand in the center of this room here. There are what appears to be these long draped tapestries that line the wall. But unfortunately, each one of these rods, these tapestries, have worn away over time. They've been, covered in dust, or become threadbare or have just rotted away over time. And most of what is left are these large rods that rest ceilings that would be holding this cloth. And this room that you walk in, as you approach it, Misty, it reeks. It smells so bad. But it's not the reason why you think. Okay. As you get closer, you notice tidbits of what appear to be bits of rotting meat and sausages. You see bits of egg and cake and candies, and you see all sorts of manners of food items littering the edges of the hallways. And as you come to area 19A, that's when you see it. This all sort of mannerism of food that has aged over time has accumulated on these two tables. Something doesn't seem right. Something's off.
Nobody ate it. I'm gonna go eat it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Eat the magical food.
Go for it. Go for it. Nothing bad has ever happened from eating magical food.
I'm gonna go eat it.
You go over and you sit down at this table. And you can see clear evidently where someone else, this larger individual, this troll, clearly sat here. Amongst this spot are chunks and lumps of food that have precariously fallen on the floor and gathered all over the place. Stained food and drink and wine have littered this entire table. Clumps and lumps of all sorts of food and chickens and beef and pork and steak and mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and all of like lobster and crab and all of these different mannerisms of food have accumulated on this table. And as you sit down at this table,
real quick before you say anything more,
mm-hmm.
I cast Blade Ward on myself before I went in there.
That's fine. As you sit down at this table, you notice that there are what appears to be leftovers from earlier this morning that had been accumulated and collected. It seems as if every morning food magically spawns, is manifested at this table. What food is eaten by the troll and left is then collected, and whatever the Manicores choose to eat, they eat. Whatever they don't gets thrown back onto the table.
Huh.
And there everything continues to accumulate. And the troll just continues to eat his fill.
Okay, I'm gonna chow down because I'm hungry.
So you start eating, and I need you to roll me a d6.
Uh-oh. This could be bad. Unless it's like I rolled a 3.
All right. So you unfortunately fail. Fail, and because you have ingested this, you now where is it? All right. So because of this, you have now been poisoned.
Oh no.
This food is rotting and decaying, and most of what lies at this table has been just sitting here in putrid filth and has accumulated. The first few bites are delicious, but then you start to look at the chicken that you're eating, and you peel back some of the flesh, and there's a few maggots rolling around in the meat. And then you look over at the
cat,
drink.
for God's sake.
It doesn't matter. You could still get sick. So you will now suffer the poison condition. And give me a second.
Unless you're nice to your cleric.
Or your paladin.
You now have suffer disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability
Okay.
checks.
I'm gonna have to fix that.
No, it's okay. I can fix
But
that.
Disadvantage on attack?
Yeah.
Rias is no longer attracted to Misty.
But it's so you just start shoveling this from afar it visually is really appealing and it all looks really good, but then once you start getting deep on it and you start looking at it, you realize most of this food is just completely rotten and has gone bad and there's no way to clean it up.
I mean, I ate dead people at a butcher shop.
Yeah, but at the same time,
That was freshly butchered meat. It wasn't maggoty rotten meat.
This is rotten. You're still poisoned. Sorry.
Freshly butchered dead people.
It was.
It was.
And we killed the red.
So is it just? Or is it just attack rolls?
And ability checks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Do you want me to kill you?
Well, you don't know anything about this.
Well, you're only 30 feet away
Welcome, Buckon. Hopefully I said your name right. This is the first time they've entered our chat. Welcome.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, Jason, you don't know anything about me. I'm just eating meat.
So
Like,
Giacomo
would you give us a follow.
turns around to Ryus and says, "Look, I've gotten off on the wrong foot with the other two girls this evening, but I haven't had a chance to speak with you, mano a mano." And he says, Everyone's waiting in line to do things. Why don't you, me, Olan, and Cernan go down this hall and just take a smidge of a peek?"
What are you doing?
You had me going there for a minute.
Are you gonna fucking split the party, really?
I'm just taking a peek down the hall to reveal more of the map with my 26 stealth.
Oh God.
I'll roll a
I was
stealth check.
stealthing if you're bringing like 4 people with you.
Well, I mean, I would be walking that way. I'm just basically saying don't rat on me while I sneak by, and anyone that wants to follow
What are
can
you
follow.
doing?
All right, so
I'm gonna
Which
move to here.
way-
I'm moving to here. I want to see what I see.
All right.
And I have 120 feet of dark vision because of the Drow Superior Dark Vision.
You're gonna have to do what I do, which is chase the reef behind the person that's stealthing, so that you don't destroy the stealth.
Oh, actually,
Person stealthing?
yeah, Glaucon123, you just recently joined our Discord server. Welcome to our stream.
Yeah, it's
Thanks
Kyle.
thanks for checking in with us. And please annoy the crap out of us and stay after us if you're looking for a game. We are trying to work on getting one-shots going and some other stuff too. So if you haven't sat at the Old Dominion table, we'd love to have you.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So anyway, so looking down this hallway, you don't see anything. This putrid smell lingers. You notice that the hallway does veer off to the left, though, Giacomo.
Okay, Giacomo slides back up to the corner of the wall, and I go and whistle kind of quietly-ish to get Lesra and Shuchi's attention.
I'll go up there if you can move me up there to you, Giacomo.
Okay. So Olan, you're kind of standing next to me, and
Yeah,
I'll go goes in to check on Rusty.
I look at Shuchi and I say, Shuchi, there's a hall down here, and it veers off to the left. What do you think we should do?
Let's have some fun.
Well, someone should leave a note, maybe?
I know where you're going. I was there when you said it.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I'm just going to check in on Rusty.
So are you going down to look around the corner, Shuchi, or you want me to?
Now I'm in the lead.
Well, be my guest, sir.
be our guest, be our guest.
At the Troll Skull Tavern.
Ding by the MCA.
Regret everything if you sing that.
I was gonna say 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Especially if you're gonna mess with Disney. 10 seconds.
So Leslie gets to Misty and she asks,
10
"You
10
okay?"
seconds, huh, Wes?
No hard feelings.
What are you casting on me?
I asked you if you're okay, and I said there's no hard feelings.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. You want to go follow the others?
Where are they going?
You're going down the other hallway.
You snitch.
Snitches get stitches.
Snitches
I'd love to see you try to stitch me, Giacomo.
So, wait, Shuchi went around to look around the corner. We gotta get to him real quick.
Yeah, it's not my turn.
So you look down the hallway. You see a doorway to on the right, and a hallway leading to the left. What are you gonna do, Suchi? Is anybody gonna follow Suchi further?
I'll follow him. So Giacomo's sliding along the wall with his back strafing, and I poke my head around the corner and I say, I've got your back, buddy bear. Don't worry. And I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration.
We got to get down there. Can you move us down there? Can you get down there?
Yeah, I can move you down there.
I got you. So you look into area 19B. And as you do, you notice that this is some type of guards festive feast hall. Under one of the tables, you notice there's something glinting, something shiny. Most things in here are dirty, dust-ridden, or just filthy in natural nature. Most people don't even seem like they go down in this area. But Suchi, as you press further, going deeper into this room, you notice something. A copper tankard with a hinged lid rests underneath one of these benches, kind of tucked back in the far right side, over here. You look at it, and looking at its value and its patina, you'd estimate that value could be anywhere between 25 to 30 gold. Did you hear me?
Take a closer look.
It's just a tankard. So it's kind of like a stein, like a German stein, with a lid that kind of closes down on top. It's just one of those,
Nice.
but it's all copper. It's this nice, beautiful patinaed coppered flagon.
I'll take that.
Yep. So it's valued at 25 gold.
That's awesome.
Is it?
So Giacomo goes around the corner and into the room, and I say, "Well, looks pretty safe. Not a whole lot to see here, right? Maybe we should check out that door at the other end of the hall, right?"
You
I'm
smell
okay with that.
a putrid smell coming from beyond this door. A horrific, it's like ammonia, like urine and feces. It's not a bathroom, but it's definitely you smell that.
So I take a big whiff and I go, "It smells a lot like home."
Manticore's litter box was kept.
It's the kitty shitter.
So do you open the door?
Yeah, well, first Giacomo rolls perception. That is a 17 on die plus 7.
Someone have asparagus?
So there are no traps or anything.
Okay. So Giacomo reaches down to the door handle and tries to turn the handle or pull at the whatever.
So it's just a simple latch, and the door is rather stiff. It doesn't the door doesn't easily open.
I look at Olan and I say, "I'm sorry for bothering you, and don't get your clothes dirty, but here, brace yourself against me and give me a hand."
And is anybody going to help push the door open with?
Yeah,
Giacomo?
I was asking Olan to help me out.
We're not up there. Can we go back real quick to me and Misty?
Yeah, we can pause
y'all
for
can
this.
y'all can. We can pause right there as y'all are pushing the door open down here at 19C. So, Cernan, Lesra, and Misty, and technically Rias. Rias. You could be at the corner. So the three of you.
Yeah, I'm kind of like watching both the hallways, like back and forth, like.
Mhm. So the three of you sit here, and there's a northern path here, and an eastern path here. What are you guys gonna do? This massive food hall, with this table full of food, and you can clearly see a lot of different food items have fallen onto the floor and have just been rotting here. What are you guys gonna do?
I have a strict rule of not eating strange food, strange places.
Very wise.
Misty, do you want to explore the other hallways?
Well, I guess you said they were all. I mean, you told me they all went down to the other one, right?
But the DM just said there's 2 hallways, and you want to. What do you want to do?
No, but you told me that Giacomo and Olan.
Yeah, he's talking about the north hall in the room you're in and the west hall.
Oh, I know.
How about
Yeah,
that?
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just
yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
If you told me that
Misty,
we've learned,
Lesra.
hold on. We've learned that we should probably not split up down here.
I agree.
So I would say let's go down to wherever they went.
Okay.
Okay. But real quick, if you three could, and those of you who are in 19A, so Cernan, Lesra, and Misty,
shit.
roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Something that I'm good at.
Sudden rolled a 10.
Wow.
Oh my god. Hold on.
17.
Big money, no whammies.
Hold on.
Yeah, I hate when mine does that too. Sucks.
Did it just blink out?
No, you got a 9.
Yeah.
It just took like 30
But
seconds to show
it
up.
just totally blinked out on me for some reason.
It just took a moment.
So with the 17, do I see
It says
anything?
yours got a 9. It says Misty got a 9.
Yeah.
Um.
If it
So-
helps, my passive perception's 8.
All right. So you, Misty, and Cernan, you two don't hear it.
Oh, I'm just eating. I'm chowing down.
Yeah.
Eating?
And he's getting himself sick. Doing that. So, Lesra, but you hear it down this hallway here.
Which, the north or the south?
The south,
And-
the eastern, the southern eastern hallway.
Okay.
Southeast north.
Okay. Cool.
You hear it. The sound of steel on stone. Clattering. Heavy plate mail. Boots of some kind. Metallic. Stone dragging. You're unsure.
Oh, no.
So
Something is down this way. And you hear
So
it briefly, and then it stops.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So I tell Misty and Shannon I hear the sound is it sounds like it's coming the southeast hallway. Check it out. They want to go back to the
Hello?
open fold.
Yeah, you kind of dropped out for a second.
Yeah, you
Oh.
cut out.
Oh, so I tell you what I heard, and I asked.
And you cut out again.
Yep.
What the hell?
I
Right
Can you-
know.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I told them what I heard, and I asked them whether to check out the side room or whether they want to rejoin them.
Okay, so do y'all want to check out this? He's saying, do y'all want to check out this side room, or do you want to rejoin the rest of the party?
I mean, if anything, I'm gonna. If he tells me there's loud clanking or whatever, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna grab a couple more brats.
Oh gosh.
And then I'm
Rotten.
gonna stand.
Rotten Broughton.
And then I'm gonna stand. I'll stand up there.
You go hide in the corner.
And you want me to check it out?
I mean, you can do whatever you want to. I'm just gonna get out of the way because that's kind of what I do.
What would you want to do, Shannon?
Let's see. Yeah, so we've heard the stuff coming from down here. Yeah, I want to go back here for now.
Proceed. So Westwood goes to check. Westwood goes to check it out.
There you go.
Nice.
Not sure if that's brave or foolhardy.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I'll message Certain and go. Just message Certain and be like,
So you hear
look
it.
at this guy.
If you want to move up further, you're more than welcome to.
Well, I want to move. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, you don't see
Obviously,
anything, but you hear it, and it sounds like it's like off in the distance. Okay, so you stop there. Okay, and when you get here is when you see it, and it sees you. You see this large suit, this
It's RoboCop.
massive suit of armor,
Mm.
standing in front of you, moving about.
I thought you said snoot. Like,
a
and I was,
a snoot of
terrified for a
armor.
minute.
Little doogie snoot. And in front of you is this massive shield guardian.
No shit.
And you see it standing there, clutching in its left hand this small wooden stick. And it the shield guardian has this strange symbol, like this zigzaggy spiral with a line and like a dot on it. And it's got this like small little stick in its hand. And you notice while you're looking at this giant creature that it has these almost wizard-like robes. And when you're looking at it, the first thing you notice is this thing is not living. this is not organic in any nature. This is a living being. This is a construct that has been brought to life. And it raises its left hand, okay, holding the stick, and points it at you. And it does this wild, wavy right-handed motion. Okay,
get it, boy.
and then kind of like takes its hand and does like the circle, and then like lunges forward like it's casting a spell on you. And when the spell fails, it looks at the wand and brings it up to its face, shakes it at its face, gets frustrated, and then instantly like looks at you, looks at the wand, looks at you again, realizes it's fucked, and then runs as fast as it can down the hallway away from you.
Okay, so will you defog what part of the room okay. So I just go that help. So it literally just ran away from me.
Yeah, so it literally runs down this hallway, and then it gets to this door that's right here, and then it looks at you, and it tucks away its wand, and then it like incants in gestures like it's gonna cast a spell at you, and then like it like does like like this like wavy motion at you like it's trying to cast a spell, and clearly nothing's happening because it has no ability to cast magic whatsoever. And then like it gets frustrated and it's like it's panicking, and then it runs over to the door, opens up the door, runs through the like goes through the door, closes the door, and it disappears.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna follow that. So I went back to Misty and tell her about the show guardian.
All right, let's go back to the bottom. Let's go back to the bottom group.
Yeah, let's rejoin the party.
No. I said just no. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I'll tell the top to go to the bottom group.
And we cut away.
Cut away.
So as it gets back to us at the door, me and Olan are like struggling for footing and like fitting in the area in the space where the door and the handle are so we can push efficiently. And I'm like, hey, look, you stand here, I'll stand here, and I'll put my foot here, and look, I'll lean into the side now. Now you put your hand there, and on the count of 3, ready?
1,
2, 3. And we both try to shoulder check the door to open it.
So you guys open, and as you do, you hear it. This the door of this room is not easily opened, and as you prop yourself and you push against this door, you hear it. This scraping of like leather and steel and stone. You hear what appears to be the clattering of a dagger on the floor. You hear boots kind of scraping across the floor as you push this door open. You see the remains of a dwarven woman. A dead woman died of dehydration and starvation. It seems as if all of the resources that this woman possessed had been used up. Her flagon of ale empty, her rations completely torn through. She seemingly attempted to eat some of the leather on her boots. She had burnt up the last bit of oil for her lantern, and all of the material in her burglar's pack have been completely used up except for a few of its materials. And you see that she's been here for what could be 2, maybe 3 weeks, and her body is slowly decomposing, and her body has been pressed up against this door, barring it shut, stopping anyone and anything from entering.
So as the corpse falls to the ground, I kind of turn back in disgust, and I'm like, "Ooh, oh, Lan, poor dear. What should we do about her?
So you look at her, and you notice that she, on her face, it's actually kind of disgusting. She's wearing old leather. She's wearing regular leather armor, and matched with a leather skull cap. She has a dagger that was placed, clutching in her hand. That has rigor mortis is closed, but the dagger's fallen out. And you notice that in her around her eyes and around like near her ears, maggots are starting to feast on her flesh.
Ugh, well, to answer your question, Giacomo, Lesra would say we should give her a proper burial.
I
But
agree. The poor dear.
yeah, she went out pretty badly.
Well, do you help me think this out, okay? You too, Shuchi. The three of us. Let's consider things. Why was she barring the door from the inside of such a small room? And what was she barring it from?
The troll wouldn't be able to fit down here, correct?
It can.
It can.
Yeah.
It would.
Possible-
Go ahead.
I would say it's possible she could have been trying to defend herself from the troll,
Well,
but
Or the manticore.
or the manticores. But
And ended up in the litter box.
In the hallway.
well, what an awful fate, huh? To be
extremely
locked in and die such a way. Why?
Sorry, Rias is still in the corner. I'm
Can
not
I-
hearing this conversation.
Can I roll a medicine check to see if the dwarf committed suicide?
Yeah. To see what?
So that's an 18 on die. No, to see whether or not the dwarf killed herself, like barred the door and gave up and killed herself, or died of literal starvation
So-
and dehydration.
What did you get?
18 on die, and my medicine's a +2.
So she definitely did not kill herself.
Okay. So as I kind of scan over the body, go ahead.
Based off of like how the body's positioned against the door and everything, and like being a bard, socially kind of like how people think. You're kind of like the group's therapist in a sense. And looking at the way that this person had been living in this room, it seems as if they felt as if they were trapped here and they couldn't leave. And the fear of the troll is what kept them here.
So then I look at Shuchi
It's
and
not just the troll, because so far the only way to get out from where y'all are is past the troll and past the manicores.
through the arena.
Mm-hmm.
So Giacomo scratches his head and kind of nervously toes his foot in the dirt, and I look at Shuchi and say, well, my friend, when you were down here in the dungeon wandering in the dark, I never really gave it any thought about how terrifying it must have been. I'm sorry, Shuchi, that you had to go through that. And I'm even more sorry that this poor dame died locked in a room.
Luckily for me, I couldn't see anything. But first things first, excuse me. Tommy, I'm gonna go over to the dwarf corpse and take one of my spare vests and just cover her up.
Mm-hmm. Like cover her or yourself?
The body.
Okay. So yeah, you go and you cover up the corpse.
See her vest, see her
I'm trying to
vest.
be as respectful as possible. God, my dog farted and it's burning my eyes.
So,
Oh my god.
do you want to switch back to the other group after Olaine gets in?
Another cloud killer.
before you switch, I would take 2 gold coins and I would put it on her eyes, and yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay.
Your dog casts sticking cloud on you.
For real. Fog cloud or something.
No, the stinking cloud. or
Yeah.
whatever it is. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. If you
Rias
want
pulls
to,
out another tissue and hands it to the DM. Like, just reaches,
This
just
one's
reaches through the screen. Like, here you go.
this one's for my homies. Okay, so you y'all kind of do like a sweep over the room, and you notice that she's been sleeping on the right side, and she's been going to the bathroom on the left, and trying to keep it, separated of where she's been living and where she's been going to the bathroom. And it seems as if she's attempted to try and leave many a times, but all attempts have failed due to the overwhelming dangers that loom in the area. But there isn't really anything here besides bits of rope and a lantern that has completely burned up of all of its oil. It seems as if this dwarven woman has been literally in the darkness for who knows how long. What are you guys gonna do? There is no way. Well, there is nothing else here.
I take my flint and I light the lantern before I leave.
And it does not light.
Then I stick a torch in it.
You stick a torch inside of a lantern.
Very crudely.
Yeah.
And then I leave.
All right. After about an hour, the torch will eventually burn out. So y'all leave,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all head back up to where Rias is. Let's go ahead and jump back to where Cernan, Lesra, and Misty are. So there's that room, the feast table, and then this other room to the north. Like this
So
other
what did
door.
y'all see down there?
well, can Rias hear us from that distance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a giant shield guardian, but it was ran away. I had follow.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you say giant shield guardian, yoink.
What
We
did
go
you
right to
do?
that door.
Oh, you're gonna run up to the door.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah,
Why don't we
Why
explore
not?
the top hallway?
because I know there's something to attack up there.
Okay, let's just go follow Misty from a 30-foot back and
So, Misty, you go to the door, and it is locked.
Okay. Well, if I was to cast Blade Ward on myself, I can still pick the lock, right? Or is that an action?
I'm sorry?
If I was to cast Blade Ward on myself,
Mm-hmm.
can I still pick the lock if I wanted
Blade?
to?
I mean, yeah, I'll still let you pick the lock. That's fine.
Okay. So it's sleight of hand or what?
yeah.
Sleight of hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Come on, roll. Oh, nope. Maybe I can't.
What did you get?
What's that?
An 11. You got an 11. So
Yeah.
you stick your tumbler and you stick your tools in there and you tumble it around trying to figure out which combination is proper, and unfortunately you jam up the lock and it is now stuck.
Uh-oh.
As Leslie comes around the corner, she looks at Misty. Do you want me to try to open the door?
To want you to do what?
Do you want me to try to open the door?
Yeah, sure. I'll move over. That's probably the safest thing I could have done.
So
I'll
Lesra,
scooch up this way.
you slide over to the door. What are you gonna attempt? Are you gonna try and
I'm
Take
gonna
it
bust. I'm gonna bust it down. I'm gonna do a strength check.
Okay.
Cause I mean, he basically busted the lock. I
Exactly.
Hi,
Yes.
Pumpkin.
wow.
That's right.
Oh my god.
That's
God,
right.
I'm rolling such terrible rolls tonight.
All
Yeah,
right.
anyway.
That's
You
like my
slam your
eighth terrible roll.
you slam your shoulder into this door, and it does not budge. It feels
So,
like like even though the door is made out of wood and iron, it feels like you're slamming into like a solid steel door, and you're just like laying into it, and then you step back 10 feet and you run at it and slam into it, and it doesn't even budge over and over and over again. This door is a
let
lost cause.
Leslie will be cursing at herself.
Okay.
I'm
What?
gonna knock on the door.
You're gonna cast
Uh,
knock.
While those two.
No, I'm just gonna knock on the door
Okay.
from
Nobody
around the
answers.
corner.
Yeah.
Cernan
What?
said something though. I want to see what Cernan has to do. This is gonna be great.
Say while those two are vox machinaing the door,
Yeah, pretty much. Right?
Cernan wants to just look up the corridor here, the northern one from 19A. Just stare up here.
This is what you see.
Okay.
Would you like to go further?
Yeah, I'm gonna head up to the
Do it.
corner here.
Do it.
And this is what you see. The hallway
Okay.
goes up and to the right, and then it abruptly ends.
Okay. Huh. Well, I'm gonna come back down, shout to Rias down the corridor. There's nothing up that way. Did you see where the others went?
Rias, you saw them go
Do
to the
I-
south, but they haven't returned.
Okay. Yeah, I saw them go to the south.
Done
They haven't
messing
come
with.
back though.
I'm done messing with this door. I'm gonna go back. Wait, did have you given Misty the result or not?
Yeah, she hears nothing.
Okay.
You knock on the door and you get no response. What's everybody
Well-
doing?
So
What would you say that Sacred Flame does to a door?
it's radiant damage, not fire, so it wouldn't affect it. It has to be an actual corporeal like creature.
Yeah, you'd just be striking it. Be like attacking a door with a weapon.
Can you attack a door with a weapon?
I mean, you can, sure.
Yeah.
So Giacomo wants to go into the room. I want to step over the girl's body that's been covered with the vest and step into 19C.
Yeah, you do.
And I mean, passive perception 17, or I can roll for you if you want me to look
There's-
around more detail.
There's nothing but the burglar's pack and just simple amenities like, bits of rations that have been completely consumed.
So I'll take the burglar's pack, and when I pick it up, I go over to the corpse of the girl.
Of course, I roll well in that.
I go over to the corpse of the dwarven girl and I say, "Look, I'm sure you were a fine woman in life, but you won't be needing this." And I pry her fingers back and
gonna ask her
pluck
out
the
for a second.
dagger from her hand and stow the dagger in my pouch.
That is
when
fucking
you,
cold, Giacomo.
when you
Damn.
take the dagger out of her hand, a single maggot falls out of her mouth and onto her
Ugh.
chest.
Giacomo.
So I come out of the room and I look at Olan and Shuchi and I say, "Well, boys, I guess it's time we catch up with the rest of them, and maybe we'll pay our respects on the way back out. What do you think?"
We should do that.
So I would head back up the hallway in the direction of Zavarius.
Olan will be following right behind.
And y'all can move on. Sorry, that's all I'm doing for now.
It's cool. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I mean, I think it helps when we're cutting back and forth between different groups.
Yeah.
You know, just a
Absolutely.
couple minutes here, a couple minutes
You
there.
guys get to the back to the hallway, and Reese is standing there. What do you guys say to her? What are you guys gonna tell her?
So Rias, we found a body.
Okay.
Yes, we found a body. We performed what we could for sacred rites for safe travel into the underrealm, and yeah, now we're back. Um, other than that, that's all we can.
Nothing dangerous happened.
No, nothing really dangerous. Just found a person. She's been dead probably like 2, maybe 3 weeks or so. Other than that,
Oh no,
that's
they've been dead for like 3 weeks to maybe a month.
Tommy. I am a college student that studies magic. I have no idea anything about bodies.
Well, who was it that rolled the medicine?
I rolled a medicine check on her and got the 20.
Okay, then yeah, it makes sense then. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I attacked the door. Did anything happen?
How much damage did you deal?
I did 5 damage and I rolled a 23 to hit.
You dealt a little bit of damage, but not much.
As a
few
treat.
splinters here. The door kind of bolts bolsters a little bit.
Oh shit.
You gonna attack it again?
Wish I had a fireball.
So I mean, you walk around the corner and you see Lesra just incanting and gesturing, and then sacred flame.
Oh, that's a crit fail. Does it seven hit the door? I'm guessing not. Probably a 10.
No.
It's a door.
Yeah,
Oh.
you just keep striking it and striking it and striking it, and after about 6 or 7 hits, you can honestly get through the door. You like reach your arm through, and you undo the latch, and you realize that there is actually a bit of wood that has barred this door shut. And you lift the wood up and you knock it aside, and the door opens up. And as it does, you stand in front of this hallway, this room that's about 10 foot by 10 feet. And in front of you stands this beautiful green door.
Wait, so we busted through a door and now there's another door.
Yep.
You're in the foyer.
Set into the wall of this dead end in this tunnel is a door made out of green wood. Mounted on the front of this door is a cast iron carving of a smiling, bearded face. Although vaguely sinister in appearance, the ornament is harmless, as is this single door. Would you go up to it?
I would let Hey, Ryan, can you check?
My bad, guys. Sorry.
Misty, you want to go first?
No.
Well, yeah, so I asked Misty to Giacomo and tell him. And I go in.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'll follow.
Well, you don't know where we are. That's the problem. That's why I asked Misty to message Giacomo.
Do you open up the
Oh.
door?
My bad.
I do sneaky stuff.
Do you open up
You're
the-
going right in.
Do you open the door?
Can I roll perception first?
Sure.
Can I back up?
Misty, did you message Giacomo?
He's too far away.
He's not too. They came back into the hall, but only like 100. How far?
What's that?
So
you-
Message is 120 feet.
What did you get for your perception?
I rolled 14, but my passive is 18.
Okay, well, it's not about passive. Passive doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Okay.
Are they within
So-
120 feet of me? No, they're not.
We just might be.
Yeah, there you are. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah,
30,
yeah.
35,
We
40,
just might be.
5, 6, 6, 5, 7, 7, 5, 8, 8, 5, 9,
What's
10,
up?
100. Yeah, they are. They're within enough.
Okay, I'll
Giacomo's
message
on, he's
Giacomo and tell him where we are.
Thank you.
Okay. He tells. So you guys hear that. Go past the messy hall and down the southern corridor, and you'll find us. And you go over to this door, Lesra, and you're looking at it. You're not seeing any traps, but you're noticing on the gaps of the door, that there's this strange light coming from beyond the door.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and roll an invest. Well, that's not very helpful. I don't think a D4 is gonna help me. 13.
There might, you never know.
13 for my investigation.
So as you look even further, you notice that there is this beautifully ornate carvings of this like intricate bearded face, and it's very well done. And you notice that there's like on the wood that there are these sigils that have been written in, and you don't really know exactly what to make of it. But you see that there is this a door handle kind of built into the beard where you're supposed to pull on it, and the door will open up. Do you open it?
Can I read the sigils at all? Can I roll something to see if
What,
they
what do
say?
you like if you're trying to look to see if this is trapped or something of that nature, it is not.
I'm just saying, is there any way that I'll be able to interpret the sigils?
You can roll an Arcana.
Come on. Oh, nat 20. Yes.
Hell yeah.
So you look at these carvings, and they definitely are giving off uh some sense of arcana, some sense of magic. You definitely get the sense that there could be some type of gate and or portal that lie on the other side of this door.
Oh. So this is probably one of the other portals.
Hmm.
Uh, so I'll back up a little bit and ask her if she wants to listen.
You
Cut out a little bit.
Yeah.
you ask Sun and what?
If you want to take a look at the magical door, because, you're a wizard.
All right. So, right. So I presume you told me that you saw the sigils with your nat 20, and it was saying about a portal. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's some type of portal. I just don't, like, go in it without, like, knowing more. Yeah.
Right. Well, I think I have a way of finding out more. And Cernan casts Mage Hand and uses the Mage Hand to tug on the engraved carved beard.
Oh shit.
The
Nice.
door opens up, and in front of you is what appears to be this shimmering portal. And
Nice.
as the doorway opens, the portal instantly fizzles away.
Okay. In that case, what do I have that I can throw? I still technically have my half of the teleportation crystal that Olan had that brought him down here in our last game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's now basically a useless rock because Olan busted him. Okay, I'm going to try and throw that crystal through where the portal was.
Done deal. So you take the crystal and you huck it through this portal, and just for flavor, it makes it through.
Okay. So I would see it disappear part of the way down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the
You,
portal
you
itself.
literally throw it like 10 feet into the hallway and through the wooden door that lies here, and it goes through the portal as the portal's fizzling away, and you hear a clittering and clattering sound as it goes across stone, and then the portal disappears, and so too does the crystal.
Okay. Okay. Sheridan turns down to Leather and says, "Okay, I've got a hunch it's probably safe now," and does the foolishest thing he can and walks through the wooden door.
And as you do, nothing happens.
Yeah, definitely safe. Come on in, guys.
But the hallway goes for about 20 to 30 feet and then stops.
Leslie suggests that we drop like a marker or something. Can maybe come back to it.
Yeah. Bazook says, throw about 20 pounds of manicore hide through it.
It'll be waiting on the other side.
Yeah.
DM, I was gonna say the whole time, everywhere we've gone, I've written, like he mentioned the mushroom thing. I was gonna say that everywhere we've gone, I've written, in Thieves' Camp, like little directions,
Mm-hmm.
just so we know how to get back out of here.
Okay. Is there anything else that y'all want to do while you're in this area?
I mean, I'll follow behind Serena.
Yeah, I think it's time to bring the party back together.
And then, we've already told them where we are, so I'll try and get everybody back together.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys meet back at the crossroads of where 19A and B meet, kind of right where Rias is.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of where I've been hanging.
Yeah.
See you at the crossroads.
Well, no, I thought we were going. I wanted to go where Serena was going.
Yeah, which
It's
is
a dead-end hallway.
dead-ended hallway.
Isn't there a turn here?
It is, but that tunnel leads to the extended part of the dungeon, which does not exist.
All right.
Okay. I got you.
I'll show you everything here.
Oh, it's to plug in the other module thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you
Oh
go.
no, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
Boopity doop boop.
I thought it went somewhere.
Where it is. Well, it can if we activate the portal correctly.
Yeah, so technically, alright, really what I could have done, but I don't want to do it because I don't want to be nice. I'm actually doing this to be a dick. Being real, just being honest. 'Cause I don't want to give you the ability to flit around. So basically the book prompts the DM and says that this gateway that you just found can allow the players to link up with this portal here. Over here. Do you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
the portal in 9B technically can link up with portal in over here. The portal.
But
20.
you're not letting us do that.
No,
Correct.
not
Okay.
not
No.
until two conditions have been met.
We basically have to. Well, I think we need to clear
You
this
have to
whole bottom
Yes.
part.
There are two other portals that need to be found and
Okay.
activated, and once those two portals have been activated, I will give the players the accessibility to quite literally flit around this dungeon through these 4 separate portals.
That's cool.
I have
So
a
you
question.
Yep. What's up?
The black line that goes across the top of 19C and to the left of 19B, have we explored that, or is it just not showing on the map for whatever reason?
Here, let me clear it. I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll reveal everything so you have it.
Okay. But they've been down there, right, and nothing was there.
You see
Yeah.
it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing.
It's
nothing
just wall.
down.
It was it was just bothering me, so I couldn't. Okay.
There's nothing else down there.
Okay.
I just like leaving gray space because it kind of looks cool on like the map when you guys are zooming out and you look at it all.
Might disagree, but I like seeing where we've explored, but like not,
So,
like it,
as we go ahead, sorry.
But yeah,
No.
would any of you like to go exploring anywhere else? I'm gonna give you guys about another 5 to 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Okay.
So, I guess we've gathered the party in one central location now.
Yeah.
Giacomo would say, I would kind of wander up through the hallway and I would lean against my elbows and look at Lesra and Misty and say, well, I wandered off all by myself and I didn't die. But I tell you what, I didn't find anything great except for a room full of stinky death and a poor old soul, Ezra, lost in terror. A dwarven woman.
oh, sorry.
What? What, Rios?
That wasn't a Rias interruption.
Oh, no, okay, sorry. It can be if you want to roleplay.
We found a portal, but it doesn't work yet.
Well, la-dee-da. Looks like the wizard and the paladin and the... excuse me, you're the cleric. You guys got into a... Anyway, I'm impressed. Just leave it at that.
Okay,
So we
so
go
we
back out to the main hallway?
so we have to go to the southwest, basically.
Correct.
I have another
So-
question. Is there that door in area 16 at the bottom? Is that a door or is that like a window or what is it?
It is another door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just...
Where?
Right
so
here.
I'm gonna tell the party. I was like, well, we had that one door that we never went through.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that one.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Lead the way, ladies. Lead the way.
Alright. I will... over here.
As the girls start
I'm gonna let
walking...
Misty go through it first because I've learned.
As the girls start walking ahead, Giacomo pulls the lute off his back and he tunes it real quick and he says, I'm feeling a little bit of a tune. I say, I think it goes something like this. Well, you can tell by the way she sways her hips. She's a warrior woman. No time for shit. Well, I'll have to write the rest of it, but something about loud music and being proud and, staying alive? I don't know. We'll workshop it. Wait up! I'm the last one in.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I don't know
so
why
what
Were you trying to do a bardic inspiration? Or?
Yeah, bardic inspiration for Ryus and Misty. So
Misty was already out of the room.
Oh, I just
I would have been playing it as everybody was walking up out the room. So Lesra has it, Misty has it, and Ryus has it.
Oh, you just trying to get on the lady's good side. Oh man.
Well, of course.
I'm gonna pat Giacomo on the shoulder and go, ha, 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 ha.
Wes and I can't roll for shit tonight.
What's your bard?
Wait a minute. Hold on. What did you say again? I think that might be the next line.
Certain face palms.
What's your bardic inspiration? Is it D8?
I think it's still a D6 because we haven't leveled up yet.
Okay, I'm gonna need to use that. I'm gonna use that on the.
But it does have magic inspiration.
I'm feeling the BBGs.
Oh, it's a 1D8. Excuse me. It is a D8.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
10 minutes.
I rolled 14 to stealth while I'm getting ready to look at the door. Perception to check to see if it was trapped. With a 9.
Ooh.
It does not appear to be trapped.
I will roll my D8 on that. Just because it might help. I don't know. And of course, it's taking forever.
You got a 6.
6, so 17. It doesn't appear to be trapped at all. You
Okay.
actually notice that this door seems to be very rarely ever touched, actually.
Oh.
Alright.
She's got
So-
tools. She knows how to use them.
Is it unlocked? Is it unlocked?
It is.
I will open it and peek in.
So you open it and you peek in, and it is very dark on the inside. Very dark and very quiet.
Does it smell?
It does. It has a bit of a smell, but it's not as bad as the room you're standing in.
Is it dissipating at all? The smell in the Manticore room?
Mm-hmm.
I'll move to like, I want to be on the corner, but I guess that's like the closest I can get the way the grids are.
Okay.
I want to
is
be
anybody
on
else
that
moving
left
in the
side
room?
corner.
I'm gonna wait until Misty hollers back and says it's okay.
Well, I always message Giacomo, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking camera drop out again. God damn, I don't know what's up with my camera today. No, it just keeps dropping out for some reason. I don't know why.
I can see you.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I
you're
couldn't-
frozen. That's why.
Yeah.
Is
Just
there
keeps dropping
anything in 17 ADM?
Hmm?
28 perception to look around. To look around the
Damn.
room.
Good roll, dude.
Is anybody else gonna move in the room?
I'll move in the room.
Giacomo's hanging back and he's just tweaking the strings on his lute, and he says, "This has been quite a day, evening, or whatever it is." And I look down at my moon dial watch and I start tapping it furiously. Oh, God damn it! It's still not working.
Stupid moon dial watch.
Once again, Cernan cast light on Giacomo's watch.
Oh, well, it looks like it's 6 p.m.
Not time, Giacomo. That's not
With
for real. We're in a
Leslie-
dungeon.
With
He's
Leslie
casting.
Hold on 1 second, Leslie. What did you say, Leslie?
It's fine.
What'd you get, Leslie?
I was just asking with my 28 perception, do I see? What?
Do you see anything?
Do I smell anything? Do I hear anything?
So you, at first, everything is fine. Like everything's clear. Like, everybody's moving in. You're seeing your buddies in the back goofing off and being silly and talking and whatnot. And it's when you look back when Rias gets to where she is. You didn't see it before until now. And it wasn't visible before until she got where she was. And when Suchi got there is when things started to really start to become alive in the room. And you see above Lesra, you see it above Rias's head, this 3-foot long thing with thousands of little legs is slowly descending itself from the ceiling down. Oh, Jesus. My dog
Do I
just
see it
freaked
yet?
out. Well, I'm guessing Lesra would say above you, right, Lesra?
Yeah, I'm like, look out.
And that's
Oh.
when you look up Rias. It's a surprise. So they hit you all with a surprise round. Okay, but we're gonna end game here as you
Yes.
see massive giant centipedes that were clinging to the ceiling have steadily descended down. This one, Rias, falls directly on top of you. It literally lands on you. It was clinging to the... So, like, basically no bullshit. I had them hidden, and if anyone landed in their circles, like landed in their squares, the bug would literally fall on them.
Damn, that's
Damn it.
gross.
So this
and that's why I rolled perception.
So this massive giant centipede just falls right on top of Rias as she's walking through this room. And this other centipede is crawling, like this one right here is crawling on the ceiling, moving towards Suchi.
Thanks for the nightmares tonight. I appreciate that.
And with that, we've been Old Dominion Heroes on a Monday night.